What up, 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 YouTube, YouTube, YouTube. Hope everybody's doing well. Welcome to the show. Alrighty. Went out early, got my dogs done early so I can relax for a couple hours. We probably have to go to the next one, so I'm chilling. And then that is Turpy. God damn. Oh man. Alrighty. Okay, get it? I gotta log into the same account so I can get the links. Yes, I want to continue. Back to streaming. Copy. All right, good enough. All right. All right, let's grab a new dab. A new dab. A new dab. Hmm. There's the one thing I did that's funny, kind of funny. The newspapers that I get in the morning come with these giant rubber bands, and I acquired both of them. Like these giant rubber bands. Fucking look at that. These come in the newspapers in the morning, so I've acquired both of them. You know, I work 2 mornings, so I have 2 bands. Eventually, I'll have hundreds of giant rubber bands if I continue to collect. Make a rubber band ball with these. God damn, a big one. God damn, big ball. Okay. Time to heat it up. Heat it up, baby.
How can you have a heart rate of 57, 57 beats per minute?
Low body movement, fucking, I don't know. As soon as you start moving your body, your heart rate goes up. So I'd say lack of movement, lack of fucking, you know, lack of thought too, because your thoughts, lack of thoughts.
They arrested the case yesterday, so you're gonna.
Yeah. But you don't think she'll be charged with anything? But it calls into question if she is not charged, if somebody else could be charged. You know, you can't use double jeopardy and recharge somebody that's already been charged, but
Yeah.
you can fucking. Sort of they're saying with some fucking killer or something, they're trying to hit him with a double jeopardy charge, and they were like, no, it's double jeopardy. You can't be charged again. The fact that you fucked up the evidence has nothing to do with whether I'm guilty or not.
Yeah, her Apple Watch moved the day after it happened. How can it move when she's going up in the hospital? He moved it originally.
Oh, you're saying he planted evidence. Planted evidence. It's proof that he made and tried to make her look guiltier than.
There's no Apple Watch.
Oh, the initial search.
Mhm.
This is a secondary search, and then look, and then it said like some disturbing shit in it. Yeah, that's pretty suspicious. Yeah, yeah. I mean, like even I can tell that the guy's lying about something. You know, just looking at the way he's trembling in his eyes, you know, his rapid eye blinking, his fucking, complete lack of empathy in his face. Like he doesn't look like he's sad that his kids are dead.
No.
Does he look upset? He looks like he's unfazed.
He already has a new child with this lady.
Yeah, who's gonna want to go have kids after your 3 children are just killed?
Yeah,
Like,
he got married. What, 3 months after she was?
yeah, I'm sorry. If somebody killed all my kids, I'd be like, all right, I'm done having kids. You know what I mean? I wouldn't be like, oh, let's go have another one.
Right.
I'd be like, that didn't work out at all. Fucking not gonna do that again. You know what I mean? Fucking, and especially to want to be with somebody that looks identical like your child's killer. Like I don't know. Like if it really was your child's killer, why would you want to be with her? Somebody that looks just like your child's killer. It doesn't make any sense. I mean, whether she's guilty or not, the situation's fucked. Situation's weird as hell. What, like he's in the IT department?
Yeah, he worked in IT for 14 years, he said.
Yeah. So he's probably a hacker. I mean, they have to be somewhat of a hacker to get into programs when they get locked out.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the whole fucking job. When they get locked out or they get smoke screened or they get fucking threats from other businesses.
Like, this. Oh no, son, no son.
Oh, man. Well, it is still early. Most people don't get up till like 10. But, you know, I can just chill until then. I'm sure somebody will stop by eventually. fucking stone. That shit's pretty good. The fucking is it Alpine smoothie or something? Uh, peanut smoothie. Peanut, whatever. Peanut smoothie. It's definitely not a pina colada. It smells like pine salt. But hey, it tastes way better than pine salt. That's for sure. It's got some strong terps in it. Fucking kicks the back of your throat out. But it's getting fucking high as shit, and it's got beautiful color. Tastes great. You know, when you take a big squab and you take drink of a sweet drink, you just get that on the tongue. Oh, I like that. A sweet candy taste on the tongue. Definitely something I like from Zabudski. But yeah, I think I have the night off. We'll see. Unless I get called in. But I got to check everybody else's messages and make sure there's no like. See, there's 2 team messages now. Yeah, that's fine without. That's weird. Okay, and then this one's just straight. This one's just straight. Fucking. Sounds good. So I'm getting a name tag. How cute. See? So now, if I piss off a customer somehow, now they can just straight up report me. Yeah, I love fucking name tags. Not. Name tags are the worst thing ever because you don't even necessarily have to do something wrong. You just have to piss off somebody ignorant, and they'll go straight to your corporate boss and fucking report you because they got your name now. So they'll try to take your job. You know, it's fucking dumb.
Yeah.
Like literally at Taco Bell and at Smashburger, they would tell us to fucking, in front of the customers, make up names. You know what I mean? For each other. So like, so if they report, it's somebody that doesn't even work there.
Yeah.
Think about that. That's pretty fucking smooth, right? You get them to report people that don't even work there. They just sound like an idiot.
Celebrating 100 years with free
Like-
cannolis.
Be like Brian, be like, hey Ted, what can what's wrong? You know what I mean? Like, and he'll be like,
Yeah.
nothing, Sean. Everything's great. You know what I mean? Like, I just need you to do this or something, and it's like, in front of the customer, so you have a different name. And, because once they implement name tags, it's like, if somebody gets pissed, right, all they have to do is see a person that works there. You didn't even do anything wrong. Let's say the other guy pissed them off, but they didn't get his name, but they got yours. They're reporting you for what he did. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's stupid like that. Oh, you're coming up? Hell yeah. Let's smoke. No, I was just coughing from the chirpiness. So I had to fucking put it down for a minute. But this is seeming to work out pretty good. It's already Tuesday. I still have 3 boxes left. And, I get paid Thursday. Fucking, seemed to work out, just getting less this time because I work so much. Because, I think Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Well, Thursday, I'm pretty sure I have 2 daytimes and 2 overnights. So that's each shift is 9 hours technically for the overnights. Not straight a 10-hour shift because you come in at 11 to 9 a.m. 11 to 8 a.m. But when he had me come in at 10, that was 10 hours. So, yeah, it's 10 hours, yeah. So, yeah, so I'm working 2 9-hour shifts and then I have 2 3-hour shifts. So I'll have, 24 hours or something like that. It's like an actual, instead of 40 hours, it's 24 is close to 30. I'm sure I'll end up getting another overnight. One will get switched to an overnight instead of being a day. It's just more convenient for them. And you can do that at any moment. Just call me and you'd be like, oh, don't come in at 7, buddy. I'll see you at 11. Thank you. Boom. And it's like, damn. All right. Well, I guess I'm doing another overnight. I'm just saying he likes throwing me on the overnight, so I think it's going to be more overnights than actual day shifts. So, which means more hours for me. If I can get 30 hours there, and and 30 hours at my night job, and get whatever hours I can get at my day job, you know, fucking as many dogs as I can without pissing off the boss. That's why I had to fucking, you know, let 99 and come in today because it's a new job, you know, and it was just a scheduling conflict, you know, and it really was. And, you know, I just told them, and they told me to come in today for a full shift. So I'm not missing out. Well, actually, yeah, I worked at 99 tonight, and then I don't know if I'm doing an overnight or not. So we'll see. You know, he'll let me know. So I just got to bring both outfits, just knowing that, you know, if I get a text, I may have to do an overnight. I surprisingly, like, the little naps I've been taking have been a huge help, and I'm not really like a nap person, but now I am. You know, because goddamn, that's helpful. Even the little short naps, power naps, call them whatever. What? Oh, you're just watching more of the case. Sorry. All right.
The friendly wipes and the behind holds you.
All right, we got another one. Oh my god, what the hell is this? What the hell is this? What is this called? I think I got sand, brother.
What happened?
Crumble, but it's like actual crumble. Like, this shit looks like desert sand. Look, it's moving.
What the fuck?
I've never had crumble like this before.
Oh my god.
This shit is sand. It's like heat.
Gonna go by quick.
Yeah, this is gonna go fucking quick, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it's all chunks. Okay.
What is it?
They're like little chunks.
Oh, okay.
But look at this shit. This crumble.
Sand.
It looks like sand underneath. Like, oh my god, when I was moving it back and forth, the white behind it, it literally looks like desert sand. I'll show you. I'll show you. I was like, what the fuck? Like, look at that shit. It looks even lighter. Look, with the white on there, and it looks like it's just desert sand just flopping. You know what I mean? I was like, what the hell is this? I've never had shit like that before. This is a new one for me. So that's Pablo's Revenge. Pablo, talk to Pablo. All right.
Yo.
So yeah, man, what's going on?
How's work, dog? Long.
Yeah, I'm working again tonight. You remember the 99?
Oh, yeah, I gotta write this.
Because I switched to tonight. I just realized that, and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm working
Yeah.
tonight. But I don't know if Raj is going to call me for the overnight, so I'm going to still bring my uniform just in case, because he could hit me up while I'm at the, and you know, and at the 99 and be like, hey, buddy, I need you tonight instead of tomorrow night. You know what I mean? It could happen.
No, of course
It
it
just-
could happen. That's not even a question. Of course it could happen.
So I just got to start prepping for everything. You know what I mean? I got to be like a doomsday prepper when it comes to outfits. You know, you got to bring all the uniforms to every job because you never know when you're gonna fucking get called in.
No, bro, you really don't. That's what I always try. Especially if you're doing it the way you're doing. You know, you have to.
And I understand I'm not an on-call employee, but to maximize hours, I'll be one. You know what I mean? As much as I can be. You know, I understand I don't get paid extra for that shit, but if they call me, and I have the availability, I'm taking that shit because it's money. You know what I mean? I did do the math. At this current rate, I'll be making. I did it on a rough estimate. All right, I did it on a rough estimate. Okay, so
Yeah.
every other week I'll be making about $1,300, and every week I would say I'll get between the two. I was thinking 4 or 5. I think I'll get 7 on the off weeks. So it'd be like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
On the off weeks it'll be 7 because it will just be the 2 part times. You know what I mean? But on the weeks where I get, you know, the full time plus the 2 part times, I'm thinking $1,300 to $1,400. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, and that's like, you know, I mean, yes, it can end up being more, but that's just like I was thinking at the lowest possible. That's what I was trying to think, because at the lowest
Yeah, you wanna do
possible,
worst case scenario. You want to.
yeah, that's what I was thinking is worst case scenario. Because you know, sometimes I do make, you know, 900 alone just at the dog walk, right? So on those weeks, it'd be like a $1,600 week. But you know, I was being rough. And let's be honest, Raj is probably going to call me more than the hours that I'm scheduled, right? Plus the 99 may say, hey, you know, we have an opening, you know, this night. Do you want to work it? You know?
You're talking about 60 hours or 90 hours. What are you working?
Well, I mean,
30. What?
Well, I have to be available for the day job from like 9 a.m., which today I went from 8 a.m. You know what I mean? Because I wasn't working the other thing, and I already agreed to Opie, so I went from 8 a.m. and now tonight they're coming back, but last night it was 8 p.m. You know what I mean? It's just having that availability, you know, for that weekend, which was like fucked up any other job for that day. So I just had to call out on the 99, but they were cool about it because they said I can come in, but I'll have to leave early, or I can come in late and close, right? And they said, why don't you come in late and close? And then they called me back and said, why don't you just come in? Like, when's your next availability? And I just said, I mean, I can come tomorrow. And they said, perfect. See you tomorrow. You know what I mean? So they want to give me my full hours. So, I mean, you know, so I'm still going to be working, right? Tomorrow, then I'm working Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. You know what I mean? So 5 days, right? And then
You just can't wait. You just can't wait to get like. You just can't wait till your checks start being full. Like when you start getting full, like you know that you cash in, you're like,
dude, when three checks hit one, you know, when two checks hit one account, or and then I have that other one in paper, like in my hands, I'm gonna be like, hell yeah.
like you pay everything off. You pay
Bro, it's like I literally don't even have to cash it right away. I've literally already got the bread, you know.
Your fucking your house is paid, everything's paid, all the things are paid, and then you're just like,
yeah.
Then you have money for like dabs. It's like, do I have weed money?
Yeah, of course I do.
Do I have weed money? Am I dry? No, not dry.
Bro, did you see my crumble this time, bro? That shit's sand, huh?
Let me see.
Oh, look at this.
Be careful. Oh yeah, you're showing. I thought it was gonna come out. Yeah, that's Keith, bro.
No, but look at it when I open it.
So it looks like
it looks a lot better when I open it.
When you, yeah, but that's what happens to it, bro. It breaks up. Like I noticed that it just breaks up.
But I noticed that white will make it look more opaque, like more chalky. Like the white base behind it makes it look more chalky. Then when you take the white away, it looks more yellow.
I'll take a dab.
More golden. Yeah, I'm gonna have to pick. Oh, I already got one on here, but I don't have a Pablo's. I haven't tried Pablo's Revenge yet. I'm still smoking on the. This one is gonna be another Pina slushy dab right now. Pina slushy, brother. Or pine slushy, whatever you want to call it. Pina. I guess it's Pina. I thought it was pine slushy, but I guess it's Pina slushy.
Yep.
Alright, I'm ready. I know yours takes a second to heat up.
You know what they did today? I got fucking good news today. I just can't see it.
What happened?
I saw so they passed it, dog, today. The DOJ announced this morning that they are they're restoring felons' rights. The application's now.
I saw that. I saw that it passed.
It passed now. So what's going to happen is they're going to allow you to apply. So it just
to reapply for your gun license. Yeah. The felons it just passed in the House and the Senate to restore felons' gun rights.
I'm gonna apply for.
Obviously, you're gonna have to have a clean record after your arrest, right? They're gonna look back.
It says so. There's a permanent disqualifying, assumptive disqualification, 10 year and 5 years. So it's like you can never get it again if you committed these crimes, which are like violence, certain things.
I don't have a single violent record.
10 years for drugs, like me and other shit. And then I looked at
me. Because I don't have any violent crimes. I have zero violent.
That's it. And then 5 years for like
they're never going to give you a gun because you have a violent crime.
And then like 5 years on the other shit, and that's it.
No, but I said she has a violent crime. She'll never get a gun. You know, because if you stab somebody, you're never going to get
or anything violent.
No, when you stab somebody and they record that shit, you're never going to get a gun because you used a weapon in violence. You used a weapon in violence already. They're not going to be like, oh, here, have another one.
You're lucky to not be anywhere else, though.
yeah, you're free. Just be happy you're free.
That shit could be fucking. That shit could go along.
Yeah, what if he died? You know, what if,
she could have got fucking.
Gets an infection and fucking kills him or something. I don't know. Dude, you never know, man. Even if it was a small cut, what if they got an infection and turned septic and they died? You know, and now you're responsible, right?
Yeah.
Like this.
Because that happens, bro. People get shot, right? And years later, they die from the gunshot wound.
Yeah.
Right? And technically, if the judge wanted to go after you, it was caused by you. You know what I mean? If you were the one that shot him. Even if it's years later. You caused the suffering before the death of the person. You know what I mean? So if they wanted to go after you, they could. I mean, I don't think...
He stole my job.
I mean, what they try to do to you in jail is even more fucked. They try to fucking give you a septic so bad that you die. They try to they piss and shit. Like if you piss them off, they call it a bomb. They piss and shit in a fucking bottle.
Yeah.
And then they'll cut you and throw that shit in your wound, or they'll stab you with something that's already been dipped in it. And the sepsis from the piss being there for 2 weeks with the shit, it's deadly. It's deadly. It's deadly. That shit gets you so septic you die. You know what I mean?
Yeah, bro. Of course.
Like that. There's no coming back from it. That shit gets in your blood, you're done. So like it's like they fucking just with a dirty blade and fucking, yeah, they like you a little bit if they didn't fucking stick it in piss and shit. You know what I mean? They still had to stab you, but they like you a little bit if they didn't want to take your life. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's not even that, right? Because like, dude, I fucking I fucking skated by on one of those because fucking I was like, dude, I'm not fucking getting in a fight the week I gotta leave, right? So it was like 2 days before I had to leave, right? And they're like, next time he comes out on rec, jump on him, right? Fucking dude, I played sick, bro, and I bumped the next day and then got out because I was like, dude, I'm not fucking catching another charge. Fuck that shit.
Hell no, bro. Not worth it. Hell no.
Yeah, I just like pretended to throw up and shit. And I was like, dude, I'm so sick. Like, you know what I mean? Like when they came by, I was like, and fucking, I was like, fuck that, dude. I'm not catching another charge right before.
Damn.
I understand somebody might like, oh, you punked out. Fine, maybe I did. You know what I mean? But I didn't want to fucking do another 10 years. You
Maybe
know?
I did punk out.
Maybe I did punk out, but I didn't go to jail. I didn't stay in jail. You know what I mean?
Oh shit, man. Damn,
Because they try to get you to crash. They're trying to get you to crash out. You know what I mean? They want you to crash out so you stay there with them.
You can apparently. I'm looking at the shit here.
You get what I'm saying, right? When you're getting out, they don't want you to actually get out because they're not getting out. So they want you to stay right there with them.
You see, final rule announced. You see, look, final rule announced August 17, 2026.
Let me see that picture.
Pardon attorney. You see, August 26th. Like, they're gonna do this shit now. So now I gotta wait and see if the application isn't there.
Yeah.
The one snarling through.
The girl in the white shirt.
Oh, the white shit. Oh, yeah. Like I said, she has a little bit darker hair, but they have very similar complexion. Even the way their fucking facial expresses out long, like have that long neck expression.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just, I guess, what he's into. But dude, I don't know why she's there supporting her man when she literally is making him look worse. When she's literally making him look worse because they're just like, damn, this bitch looks just like the last one. You know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like you're actually condemning him instead of fucking supporting him because people are just like making the connection and going, ugh, you know? Because there's something to be said for somebody that has too much of a type. You know what I mean? I'm not talking about like, like they like blondes or like they like brunettes or they like, white girls, black girls, whatever.
Yeah.
What I'm talking about is people that try to replace their ex with somebody that looks identical. That's a little psychotic. That's a little weird. Like there's something wrong with you. You know what I mean? Like that's a little too much of a fixation on something. You know what I mean? It's an obsession and it's like weird, Anything in abscess is weird.
I can't do this.
But if I can, what I just realized though is for Raj because if anybody ever comes in to really rob the place, I don't know the code, so I'm just gonna have to point to the 2 fucking register keys and say, "Have at it." You know what I mean? I'll be like,
listen. I don't get paid for this shit, bro. I don't know the code. They don't.
I don't know the code. The guy wants me to die. The guy
bitch.
wants to risk my life every day just to save the safe. So you know what I mean? I'll help you carry it, but I'm not fucking goddamn fucking. I don't know the code. You know what I mean?
Dog. Oh my god.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not, I'm not getting shot, but.
Cheers.
I'm just saying he's leaving us on the side of the highway to die. That's all I'm saying. For that safe.
Just be careful, dog.
He cares more about that safe than us. That's all I'm saying.
My friend Marcella, I was in prison with her, but we were in jail together. But in prison, she actually killed. She set up a fucking basically a killing. They went to Walmart and everything. Her boyfriend, he said, if you really loved me, you would kill this girl. And she did.
Fucking great. He died.
Bro, there's people in nuts out there though. Dude, she knew a lot of psychos from prison.
And invited her to do a cookout, went and got, all the cookout stuff, whatever, but got like string tied her up in the trunk, stabbed.
Dude, I'm just saying, the crime is crazy in South Dakota. The shit you hear is insane.
And fucking burnt her body.
Bro, you hear this shit? And then she knows somebody else that some girl that cut somebody up into fucking pieces and hid the body.
Oh yeah, that's Daphne.
So I'm saying she was in there with like they put her in the section with all the killers. That's what I'm saying. T's a G, bro. They put her in there with the fucking killers.
But she was a lesbian. Her girlfriend ended up cheating on her, so she ended up chopping her up.
Yeah, with a turkey
chainsaw.
knife. Oh, chainsaw and a turkey knife. Yeah.
Dog, just think about. I can't even think about being around that.
Yeah, the
shit,
chainsaw, right? The chainsaw. Yeah, the chainsaw, bro.
You don't even sleep, bro. You don't sleep when you're around those people, dog. I wouldn't sleep for
She
shit.
sleeps just fine. She sleeps just fine, bro. Like,
yeah, tossed her body across state lines.
they tried to get me the last time I was in the jail. Like I said, they put me in with a killer the day before I was about to leave. Thank God, like somebody that I knew from the streets had talked positively about me to this person. And they're like, "Oh, that's who you are," and I was like, "Yeah." And they're like, "Oh, you know, like they were cool, like you know what I mean, like." It was like somebody like saved my ass, you know what I mean?
When I went to the,
you know, somebody knew them first, so they saved my ass.
When you go to the county here, like when you go to the county of Miami, there's a misdemeanor cell and a felony cell, right? But then when you get housed, you go like kind of with anybody if you're in the felony section. But then if you go to the feds, when I went to the feds, I was there for a week, but they just and it's a high security in the feds, but it's in the building and it's with everybody. Like you're in the shit with everybody. So like the way it works, no matter what at that level, it's fucking like boom, oh, the Cubans who see me come in, bah, bah, all right, here you come with us, bang, and I just go with. I'm just there. That's it. It's not. I don't have a choice. Like I'm gonna be a fucking delinquent, or I have no say, bro. It's not like, oh no, I just want to chill, read. Dog. I do my own shit here. I do no, bro. You're fucking here. You're gonna do this shit. You're gonna fucking.
Well, it's kind of crazy because like when I was in downtown Boston, right, selling, there was this one white dude that you know had a little bit more sales experience than me, but you know, it was like besides that, everybody, all the other white guys like underneath me were like you know learning shit from like people like me, like how to do this shit, right? You know, like hustles of fucking, you know, because I was making quite a bit of money out there when I was fucking working every day, you know. Everybody wanted me to work for them, is what I'm saying, you know. Like, I knew everybody, you know, I was like the fucking mayor of the town, you know. I'm very sociable, you know what I'm saying?
Man.
And I'm not conflicty, so I make a lot of friends, like, with people, like, just on the street, you know what I'm saying? Like, because I'm not aggressive, you know what I mean? You know, but, you know, back in the day, I was, like, buff enough where people, you know, didn't try to try shit with me anyways, you know what I mean? And it was like, you know, but, you know, a nice fucking big guy, you know what I mean? A nice big guy that could kick my ass, you know, that was fucking friendly, you know? And, you know, there's this other dude, Florida, but, you know, the Florida dude, you know, he was always dressed, you know, to the T every day in the new Air Maxes and everything, you know? So, you know, girls liked him too, you know, but it was like, whatever. But, you know, when I was downtown dealing. I'm saying it was like me and this other white guy were like the head fucking dealers of the white guys, you know what I mean? Yeah. Like we were friends with all the black dealers and shit. Head dealers of the white guys, yeah. So I'm saying like, you know, I had some good clout down there, you know what I mean? You know, people talked about me and shit, you know. I'd have people fucking dude, I remember like one time it was crazy as fuck, right? I served 10 people, right? The fucking D-Tex came running down the stairs and I just jumped on the train and fucking zip disappeared, right? Fucking dude, like they were like bam, like the subway was coming, so I jumped
on the train or in the train.
Yeah, I got on the train right before they got me and took off to the next.
But like,
station.
Have you ever ridden on the train like Spider-Man type shit, or just you're talking about in the train?
No, dude, somebody just died from that
movie
recently.
Shit, bro.
No, somebody just died from it recently. We just had somebody die in Boston from train surfing. Yeah, dude, that's insane. Train surfing is insane. I'm not that ballsy, bro. I'm sorry. Like, I'm afraid of heights, bro. I'm not trying to do that.
Even when I was young, I wouldn't have done that shit.
Bro, I used to do rock climbing and fucking goddamn, mountain hiking and stuff. And that shit's dangerous, too. You know what I mean? Because, like, you can fall sometimes when you're near the edge and shit, when you do, like, the extreme shit, when you're climbing, like, a face and something. Like, I used to do rock climbing, you know? Like, that shit's dangerous. Like, you want to talk about a dangerous sport, rock climbing. Because if you fall, you're going to hit a rock. You know what I mean? Fucking... You know, fuck, that's a dangerous sport. Or fucking even the wall climbing with no gear. You know what I mean? When you go to I used to go to the rock climbing gym, climb the walls with no gear sometimes, you know. Even falling there, you can break your neck, you know. But some people are real good. Some people are like fucking Spider-Man because there's walls that are literally upside down. And there's some people that can fucking climb across that shit. And they, you know, just the way they post their feet and the strength in their body, you know, they can hold themselves up on those grips, you know what I mean? Some people are crazy strong, is what I'm saying.
My niece did some shit. I just saw my niece doing some shit, dog. Look at this shit, dog. My niece, and I know how hard it is to do this. Look at this shit. I don't know if you've never been to the pool, to a pool thing where you go, bro, they have them in some of these water parks. It's like these pads. They look like, imagine a lily pad. The concept is like a lily pad, and then you walk across it. You either hold the rope and walk across it and don't balance or walk across, bro. But that shit is hard to walk across, bro.
No, I know
especially
because
where
this
it's
shit
wet.
sinks, right?
And no,
you'll
no,
fall.
it's no, it's not that. It's your balance. You gotta
it's
have
your
perfect
wobbling.
balance because it wobbles as you're walking across. Dog, my sister sent me this shit,
And
and
she's
bro, I
just
know,
running
like,
across this shit like no problem.
dog, cause my and the dog, when you know how difficult this actually is, because I've tried it.
Because
I
you've
still
tried it
have-
and you fall.
Dog, I saw her do this shit, and I'm like, dog, this girl, you got to put this girl some shit. And I know she's athletic because her father's my brother-in-law's fucking.
But she has perfect balance.
He's
Yeah.
gonna be 60, dog, but he's ripped, big, chest, like ripped, and he's a firefighter, but he drinks beer every day. So like, beer has not done shit to. It's in his like he was a football player. He's huge.
Right. Well, that's how that's how I was too. But the
Look
thing
at
is,
this
then I
shit.
got this goddamn Graves disease.
I hear you. Like you see,
It fucking sucks.
look at this shit.
I used to be a little
Bro.
fire plug. When she met me, I was a lot bigger.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? I wasn't necessarily working out at the time,
See?
but I was a lot bigger than I am now.
Bro, there, but she makes it. She makes the shit, but not falling through. But that shit, dog. That shit.
But you guys even remember I was bigger. Like even at the last house, I was bigger. You know, like even like fucking, like 5 years ago, before I got that shit,
Well,
I was a lot
you have
bigger.
the videos there, bro.
Yeah, everybody can see it. My face was full. I had weight on me. You know,
Your
Like,
voice
okay.
was even. Your voice was even a little bit different. Your voice was different.
it was probably stronger. You know,
Your voice was different. You need to. That's one reason, bro. To be honest with you, because my voice was different too. Earlier, it's gotten better, but the one reason I stopped smoking because that's what I was smoking a lot of fucking. Dog, when you talking about years, bro, a decade, 2 decades.
well, I smoked
is a
from
long time.
11 to fucking
That's what I'm saying.
like 30 something. And then I quit.
That's what I'm saying. If you're worried about, if I don't know if that has any. Let me see something. Does that Graves' disease have anything to do with your? Does it impact?
Well, I quit when she was pregnant with Jasmine, so it was probably about 7 years ago. Six something. Well, she's 6 now. Yeah, but but you were pregnant before she was 1. You know what I'm saying?
But does it impact your voice box? Do you know if it impacts your voice box?
Oh yeah, duh. That doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense. Never mind.
Oh, what? I was pregnant before she was 1.
No, dude, no, that
What?
doesn't make sense. No, you gotta understand, right? That didn't make any sense. But if you gotta understand what I was trying to say is like,
Yeah.
nobody has like an age when they're in the womb, right?
Yeah.
And then when you come out, right, a year later,
Yeah,
you're 1.
7 years.
So yeah, so it's closer to 7 years because it was like 6 years and 9 months. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I know what you're saying. Fucking, I think, bro. I mean,
But yeah, obviously since day 1, she's been turning towards 1. Obviously.
No,
So
I
it
know that. I
sounded-
know
the way I phrased it sounded weird.
My point was telling you that shit was because you don't want to like. I stopped smoking, or I still smoke, bro. But I got the volcano because of that. Like I was like, fuck, bro. If I'm gonna smoke forever, I want to not like fuck my voice up and shit like really over time because I'm like I sell, bro. That's what my job is, talking to people. If I fuck my shit up, like I fuck, dog. So I started doing it.
Has been smoking for many.
I do have a scratchier voice as I've
Yeah.
gotten older. Yes.
Mhm.
I sound like I smoke a pack a day. I know.
Yeah, some people sound like that. Some people don't. You could tell when somebody smokes cigarettes, bro. Like you could tell when somebody.
No,
smokes.
everybody asks me if I smoke just because of my voice, but it's no. I did that before. I did the damage already. You know?
Yeah. You gotta see, bro. You gotta see because I don't know if let me see something. Does Graves? Let me see something. Does
My
Graves-
aunt has a raspy voice from smoking all those years.
Graves-
Back, dude. Go to the cat.
Does Graves' disease affect
Ah,
your
it's
voice box
in my voice.
or voice?
Mine. Yeah. It's
If
in
you
your
look at,
voice. You know what I'm saying, dude? I'm not that bad
Because
yet.
what you did.
I'm not
because
that
what you
bad
did-
yet, but yeah. I hear
Listen,
you.
because what you did, because what you had, I can notice, bro, when you watch the video. So yes, it can a few ways. Goiter pressure. Graves' disease often causes the thyroid to enlarge if it grows. If
Yep,
it grows
right here.
enough. Yeah, if it
You
grows
see how
enough.
thick my neck still
If it
is?
grows enough, it can press the trachea or the area near the voice box, sometimes causing hoarseness, a sense of tightness, or changes in voice quality.
Yeah,
Recurrent
it's also changed the way I eat and swallow food. It's harder.
control.
I can
the
choke
vocal
easier,
cords,
you know what I
it
mean?
Rarely affected by Graves itself, but affected during the surgery. General effects. Excess thyroid hormone can cause muscle weakness, including voice-involved speech. The voices change among the most common Graves disease. Yeah, voice changes. Yeah, bro, that's like those are one of the changes that I noticed. Like your thing is more like.
Well, I mean, if I had been taking, that's the other thing is,
Yeah.
some people it doesn't affect them the same way, but And some people have the opposite problem with Graves' disease. They'll have low thyroid. You know what I mean? So they just don't have the hyperthyroidism. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I just ended up with the higher on the, you know, but it also pushes my metabolism to fucking overdrive. So I get hungry as fuck, bro. I can tear food up, but not as big a portions as I used to. You know, it feels like smaller portions more
Yeah.
often is what fuels me better. Like smaller portions more often. Like when I go to like out to eat, I'll want like 3 cheeseburgers. I'll eat one and half the fries. You know what I mean?
Correct.
But my brain still remembers when I ate 3 cheeseburgers and I was still hungry. You know what I mean? My brain still remembers that shit. You know, from me being big and being like, oh yeah, dude, I used to go to the fucking goddamn shit, ordered 2 Whoppers, 3 side burgers. You know what I mean? Fucking 2 large fries and a fucking Coke. You know, big old fucking fat Coke and fucking go refill it 6 times and eat all that shit. And then I'd be like, oh, do I need nuggets? Or you know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
the kind of shit I
exactly.
used to eat. But that's why I was bigger too, you know? And I feel like my stomach, it feels like your stomach shrunk, but your metabolism is faster. You know what I mean? That's the only way I can explain it.
It
I
feels like your
get full.
stomach shrunk, but your metabolism is faster.
Yeah. So you're fucking like, you want to eat a lot of times a day, but you can't eat as much. Like if I eat too much, I'll get nauseous, I'll get sick, I'll throw up. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Or maybe that's from like, you know, I don't know. That could have also been from years of abuse of my stomach when I, you know,
Correct.
even though I looked bigger and I was larger, you know, some of those times I wasn't taking care of myself as well as I should have, you know, and you know, years of damage probably fucked up my stomach too. But they also say people with ADHD have digestive issues. So I don't know what the fuck, you know, I don't know what the fuck's wrong with my stomach. I just know that I always have stomach aches every day. I get headaches a lot. You know, I normally don't feel that great on a regular basis. Like some people wake up and they feel fantastic. I'm just happy if I don't have a migraine. You know what I mean? You know, that's like
That's not good, right? And that's the one thing that I don't know. You deal. I don't have any migraines, but that would fuck me up if I had to do that. You know?
the migraines, also like, you know, the stomach digestion issues where you get cramps a lot, fucking, you know, and like stomach pains. And I just have to hide it. You know what I mean? Because like, you know, what am I gonna, you know, be the guy that everybody's trying to hand a Midol or something? You know, it's like, you know, I got to just shut the fuck up and take it. You know?
Yeah, I'm the guy.
Yeah, they're gonna be like, oh, sorry, he's on his period again.
Oh my god.
If I tell them I'm
It's
cramping and
fucked up because
shit,
you gotta just deal with that. You gotta decide, do you
Yeah.
want to be the bitching complainer, or do you want to just deal with it and shut the fuck up and do your shit? And then, but just
Yeah.
listen, take it easy, because I'm telling you, like, work, do a lot of shit, but what you gotta do now, dog. Now you're working, right? But you gotta do this. You gotta go. I'm not fucking around. Like I'm telling you for real. Call today. Call that. Like get out when you whatever you're doing today. Call, be on that doctor shit, dog, and try to get your shit, start getting that like looked at and taken care of, because if you're working 3 jobs, dog, you're gonna get fucking tired. It's gonna, like, at some point you're gonna be like, and it's gonna hit. You need to be like making sure you're all like, you know, you're good as as good as you can be, so you can do 3 jobs for as long as you can fucking possibly do it. You know, because that shit will burn you out, bro.
Oh, for sure. I gotta bring.
You know, like having the food on you, all that shit, because you were talking about, like, you know, the eating. You gotta
I think
like,
there's some
have that shit
papers on the
monitored.
table. I don't know if they're empty.
You gotta make
Hold
sure
on
you're
one
getting
second.
monitored, so you're fucking getting better, and you don't fucking have to miss work over some shit that you could prevent with this is too long. You see, this is way too lengthy. These appear lengthy. Bad. Oh shit! I fucking dab right before I jump into this shit. Give me a second. I'm gonna be here, but hold on. I'm not gonna get off. The thing is, I got like a quick I got like a meeting thing, but it's like a group meeting. But I'm not gonna like be off. I'm gonna get off and then I can talk and shit. Still, I can chill and smoke. I just have to fucking be on camera for like fucking.
Then the pen there.
Oh,
I don't know how long it's gonna fucking do this shit.
Yeah.
Are they just buried?
Yo, give me a sec. You heard me?
Yeah, no, you're fine. I was just trying to get my rolling papers because, I gotta go to the job tonight. You know.
You gotta get your rolling papers. I mean.
Yeah, because I was gonna smoke somebody up.
Oh yeah, I got you.
Yeah, so I was gonna smoke up the last time, and if they're there, I don't want to not have my shit. Oh, did you? Oh, you kicked yourself. Okay, you're in the basement, but you removed yourself. Gotcha. All right. Okay. Yep.
Why? What are you doing?
No, remember I told that guy was gonna smoke him out at work, but I didn't have time.
Okay, bring my papers back.
I'll just roll it. Oh, add you back. Okay.
My bad. Yeah,
Alright.
can you hear me?
I don't
Can you
know what
hear me?
happened. Oh, you shut your camera off. That's fine. I added you back. This shit's fucked up. Let me see. Can you guys see him? Because I can't see him. No, he's gone again. He's got to fix his camera. I don't know what happened. Oh, I have to eat quickly. No problem. Yeah, I just couldn't hear you. I think it's like the camera was fine being off. I just couldn't hear you. I didn't hear any sound. Can you get what I'm saying? Like I could hear you before. I couldn't hear anything you were saying. Maybe I should have left and came back. Maybe that's what it was. Because if you had your camera on, fine. That's fine. But, you know, that's no. I couldn't hear anything. It's funny, though, right? Because, you know, I mean, he still could ask me, right? But the gas station boss asked me what my availability is, right? If something opens up, right? Tell him my availability. I told him all the shit and he didn't change anything. So it's like, did you really want my availability or did you just try to force me to do something I didn't want to do? I couldn't do. I told you I couldn't do whatever the fuck it is. I don't know. That's why I don't trust the fucking shit when it comes to next Sunday. The guy's not gonna be there until 4, and I'm gonna have to fucking be late. What up? What up, Panda? Cheers. I'm thinking I should do those last 3 fucking things before I go in tonight, though. Do those last 3 questionnaires and then complete them. It's annoying, but I'll do it. I'll just write them all down. So what I have to do is just instead of fucking instead of writing down the whole fucking question, you know, because I'm too smart to fucking do some dumb shit like that. I just write the first 3 words of the sentence that is correct. You know, or 4 if I need to. You know what I mean? Nothing crazy. Just so when I go back to it, I can easily find. What up? What up, gangsta? I can't hear you, so it's probably me. So I'll be right back.
All right. Let's see. It's me, dog.
Yeah, no, I hear you. It was me. So earlier when Rob came up and I fucking couldn't hear him, it was my fault.
Let me try a different mic.
All right,
Yeah, what do
maybe
you-
that works.
But don't you think the
Maybe
smart
that
thing to do would just be to spend enough time
I just
to
got here. I'm not
to
sure what you're talking about.
Okay. All right. So I have a course that I need to do for my 99 job online. I hate their computer. Wouldn't the smart thing to do, even though it's going to take me about 20 minutes per questionnaire, I should go through each questionnaire once, because then I can look back at what I failed. I can write the first 3 words or 4 words of the sentence that is the correct answer in a row, right? Because I'm not writing
Yeah.
down the whole fucking question. I'm not an idiot. I
Yeah,
realized if
me
I can just key pattern a couple of words, it works great. And then I just go back through the questionnaire and just write in. I just click the one that is the correct
so
sentence.
fucking tired. You
I
talking
click the
about
one that
doing it
is
at
the correct
work or
sentence.
doing it?
I want to
doing
do it
it
at
there?
home before I go to work, so I don't
Alright.
get asked to do it at work. So the
Yeah.
worst thing he'll do is ask me to do a couple more at home.
Did
You
he
know what
say
I
how
mean?
long it takes? Is it a quick thing?
Well,
I mean,
they're
I
trying
would
to
just
finish.
knock
They're
it
trying
out.
to. Well, they said I have 2 more days in my cook training, so I think I need to get it done. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So this and tomorrow are my
And
last
pull it up
days
on
in
that
cook
computer
training.
and see how easy it is. Probably easy. Just pull it up on
Then
the
I'm going to be
computer.
considered a cook, and then I just have to
Just
cook.
knock it out.
Dude, isn't that crazy? They teach you in fucking 2 weeks, and you better just learn it.
Well, some people
But
pick it up faster than others. I mean, let's be honest. Not everybody's gonna pick it up in 2 weeks.
yeah,
You
but
know
they
what I
don't care.
mean?
You're
You
still
have that
throwing on.
previous knowledge. I mean, you got that previous knowledge, so as far as he's concerned, you got more experience than half his cooks. You know,
Right.
you got the certifications, you got
Yeah.
safety shit done.
Yeah,
Um,
I'm safer than them. It's just some people
You're
don't
less of
order
a
every.
liability.
The only problem with some dishes is they don't get ordered every day, and some of them are weekly specials, and some of them are monthly specials, right? So if
What
I
up,
wasn't
Panda?
here
Let me
for
get
the
a
previous
dab in.
month, I don't know those dishes, but eventually I'll learn them. They're gonna still have to train me slightly through the non-trained phase. They're still gonna be like, that's wrong. That's, you know what I mean? I'm sure there'll still be somebody there in the kitchen. It might not be at my station, but you know what I mean? There'll be somebody there where I'm like, hey man, what do I, that's seen it a million times. They're like, oh yeah, that gets garnished, it doesn't get garnished, whatever that fucking shit is, you know what I mean? Just a little shit. Or that's the wrong plate, that kind of shit. It's just gonna be small stuff. I mean, I pretty much know how to cook the food. You know what I mean? It's just like I might not know how they plate their dish. If somebody tells me to make a loaded potato, it's not that hard to put some cheese in the middle of the potato and put some bacon on top. And if they ask for sour cream, put a little dollop of Daisy.
Yeah, the worst mistake you can make with baked potatoes is not having enough cooked when you need them.
Yeah, that's the worst thing. Is not
It's
having
like
enough.
the worst thing happens is they take like 45 minutes in the oven.
Yeah,
like,
that's the problem when they're not ready.
easy. Yeah.
Because you can't cook it faster than it's ready.
And it's like when you start microwaving potatoes, you're losing
Destroy the
customers.
quality.
Yeah. So it's like
It's just like, ugh.
just cut that bitch to the middle, push them together, creating a fucking void for the fucking.
Yeah, we actually have a potato
Right.
drawer underneath the line, but
Yeah,
it
yeah.
needs
A
to
lot
be
of
filled, and if
companies
it's not
do.
filled, but it needs to be filled enough, but not overfilled. That's the problem.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's
You
a
gotta
guessing
have enough.
game.
Yeah, exactly. But I mean, I don't know.
And the potatoes that sit in there too long may overcook, and then they turn brown, and then you got to
It's
toss.
like you cook like 12, 20 of them, and then when like half of them are gone, you kind of know, okay, they're going kind of quick. But yeah, it's like one of those things that
One
we're
of those
always
things you're still
cooking
gonna
every
learn.
2 days. Yeah.
And just stocking my line so I don't have to run downstairs during the cook time is another thing that I have to make sure I'm doing every time. The breakdown is pretty much the same as it was at any other store. Rapidly cool everything, on ice, and then push it into the walk-in. You know what I mean? After like an hour or two. But we just do it after like 45 minutes because they want to go. So we really close. What it is we really close. When they say we close at 9, it's like we really close. At 9:30, I mean, we really close at 9, and they're giving us a half hour to get everything done. It's not like Taco Bell or wherever that you're there for hours cleaning up. No, you better fucking get that shit done quick. Which is better because it's like you can't fuck off. You can't fuck off. You have to just do your job. It doesn't allow for fuckery. The one thing that
early, maybe.
the one thing they used me as a scapegoat for the other day, which was funny, they're like, they were like, shit, I forgot to bring my pans over. I was like, oh, I didn't. They're like, well, I did. Can you just say this is your pan? And just be like, you're new. And I said I didn't. He's like, oh, it's okay. He's like, you would have cussed me out. It's like, they were like trying to, like, next week if I do that shit, he's gonna be like, fuck you. Where the fuck was my pans when I needed them? You little fuck. Like, I'm sure he talks shit. Like, the main cook, I'm sure, like, he's just being nice because I'm still in training. I'm sure after training, he's going to be a fucking Mr. Mean to me, too.
Yet, have you?
No, yeah, they still call me a cook in training. So as soon as, like, I have 2 more days of cook in training. That means 2 more free meals. After that, I have to pay 50%, but I'll have my check, So it's like, that's what they wait until they pay you, I guess. Probably for the people that didn't have a second job or whatever, which is fine. All right. So, I have 2 more meals. I better make it count. So I think I'm steak. I think because they said I can have steak tips, but not necessarily. So I think it's steak tips tonight, pilaf, and asparagus. I want bougie.
You have to eat with your pinky out.
Put the garlic butter on. Put the garlic butter on the fucking bun. Yeah.
Oh, dude, I love garlic butter. I fucking don't even want regular butter anymore.
The brioche bun with the garlic butter.
For so long. I don't like regular butter. It's like not the same.
It's not the same. It doesn't hit.
Doesn't hit like.
Dude, we have a honey butter for our biscuits.
Even in breakfast, you have.
Dude, the honey butter is fire for the biscuits. So it's a buttermilk biscuit with honey butter on top.
Yeah. Well, the honey butter, that's a whole other beast.
Yeah, dude, the honey butter is just like, bro. With the butter biscuit, it just
that's like steakhouse shit. The honey butter.
Yeah. I like the cinnamon butter that they have from Texas Roadhouse is fucking, or that they do at Texas.
Yeah. Whatever's in it, it's something.
It's the cinnamon butter. The cinnamon butter. Oh my god.
Is it just cinnamon?
Well, it's like cinnamon sugar. I think they use cinnamon sugar, but it's like a liquid version of that, so it just tastes sweet. It's just like a sweet
liquid gold.
I was watching someone climb, and then they like froth it up, so it's all like whipped. It's like when you get like whipped cream cheese, it's like that. It's like whipped butter, and it's all soft as shit, and it just melts. Oh man, it's good. Those rolls just dip right in. Yeah, some people bring us they'll bring us rolls from next door or whatever. So first day I worked, we got fucking those dinner biscuits from Texas Roadhouse. Somebody dropped them off with the butter. I was like fucking. I was eating one of those in the corner, fucking real quick. The other thing I did the other night, which was funny, we have like these little like to go fucking things, and I wanted to try the chowder, so I just filled one of them up, and I was just drinking it. I just drank it down. I just drank one down. Fucking nobody said shit. Bro, nobody said shit, bro. It was fucking hilarious. I'm like, I'm already doing it. I was like, fuck, I'm in this shit already.
You're already turning into one of them. That's all right. I mean, as long as you don't let that shit get too out of control, I guess.
We're taking a fry or two, but you just don't eat too much.
Yeah, fry or two.
You don't make a plate behind. You don't make a plate for yourself behind the counter and just fucking pig out.
Dude, at Ruby Tuesdays, I ate like a fucking steak every day. I would cake a steak, cut it up, and put it in a bowl of A1 sauce. So I can't really talk shit. Like, how you
Dude,
eat
one guy though, there was one
shit. So
the African guy was like packing cartons of eggs into his bag and fucking supplies.
Oh
I was like,
God, what
the fuck is this guy doing?
Fuck that, dude. Get him.
I was like, "What'd you go grocery shopping?" And he's like, "No." And I was like, "Oh, I know." So he kind of did downstairs.
You kind of did go grocery stuff, and if you stealing
just didn't
fucking
pay for the
eggs from your store, that's $1 an egg.
Dude, he took the whole carton, brother.
He took all the eggs? What the fuck?
Like a whole carton of eggs, like a whole.
Those are kind of people those are kind of people keeping the person that runs the place miserable and angry because he's probably can't figure out where the shortage is, even though it doesn't seem that hard if it's eggs.
Yeah, I mean, there's probably no cameras in the kitchen, so that's how they get away with that shit.
He cooks your fucking one.
But we also threw away a whole bag of chowder. So if I had one bowl, we threw away. We waste it too, because it gets a little too.
Yeah.
So what they call it is like when the chowder
starts
starts to get a little bit darker, that's when they toss it. So they wanted that nice curly white.
How long do they cook it for? Like they leave it on?
No, I'm just saying it stays in a heated pan. I'm just saying it stays in a heated pan all day. So when it goes from white to like an opaque white, and then they're like, all right, change it out, because they wanted. I mean, it's still not going to kill you. It's still been hot all day, but it's like they don't like that off color. You know, it changes like the look of the presentation. So, I mean, and yeah, let's be honest, those clams have been cooking for fucking 6 hours. You know, they're overcooked. You know, even though they're still soft and flaky, they're overcooked. You know,
Yeah.
it's just like it's just what it is. It's like if your mom leaves the fucking pan on the fucking stove for too long. There goes the flavor.
Rice and
There goes the
noodles. Rice
flavor.
and food. Yeah.
You cooked all the fucking nutrients and all the fucking
Noodles
flavor
got to
out
that
of the
perfect
seasoning.
point, and then you went another extra 5-10 minutes and just
Or you
destroyed
season the
the
shit and then
flavor.
you overcook it, so the seasoning's just fucking done
Or like you don't season it until
at
it's
all.
done. At the
Ugh.
very end, you season it.
Ugh.
Instead of seasoning it, letting the season cook into it.
No, I'm
It's
saying, but there is a point where, like,
Yeah,
even
some
when you're
people
doing
are-
like a roast,
You can't
you
cook.
have to continue to re-season throughout the roast cooking because eventually the flavor from the ingredients starts to wear down from overcooking.
Yeah,
So
if
you know
you
what I mean?
don't
You
do
have to,
brimes or if you don't
if you don't re-add flavor to
inject
it,
shit in it. Yeah.
you know, continue to add flavor throughout the whole cooking process. Not overdoing it, but you got to taste your food a little bit. You know, you take a little. Okay, the ingredients are starting to fucking simmer off. You know, I got to add some more flavor in there before I cut the thing.
Why is it taking so long to save this shit?
It's just like, you know, you cook an onion long enough, it has no flavor. You know what I mean? It just tastes like water.
Yeah, you boil anything long enough in like water, it'll
There goes all the flavor.
turn
That's what I'm
into
saying.
the
So
water.
you over
I don't know.
right. So when you overboil
not
a roast for too long, you have to
everything.
reapply nutrients and ingredients. You know, so
Like
it's like
water.
otherwise the fucking.
I don't know. But yeah, roast is one of them things, man. You fuck that up.
If you
like,
don't do it right, it
hard
doesn't
to
taste
fix
good.
it. Yeah.
It's hard to fix it. Or if
You gotta get
if
that
that
season
water,
like
or if you let
locked
the
in,
water fucking dry up and
in
it
it.
burns.
Yeah, and then you have to that's the worst. It's fucking
Fucking-
laziness right there.
just throw that shit away now. Fucking Jesus Christ.
It's like, no, continue cooking it. Throw it away when you're done. I don't want you to get rusty.
Yeah, no, then they add the water back and then it's got that burnt taste to it. Ooh. No, I personally don't want to eat charcoal. I'm not one of those people that goes, toast it twice. You know what I mean? No. Oh, extra toasted. No, bro. I don't want to taste fucking burnt, bro.
Did you want any seeable toast in that toast?
Like, if you tell me you want a pizza well done, I just assume you eat all your food shitty.
A pizza well done. Yeah, that's crazy.
That's fucking crazy, bro.
I know you're talking about there though, but like run it halfway through again for him. Give him that.
And you're like,
extra
dude,
taste.
it's already partially
Want that
burnt.
cheese burnt on. Yeah, some people just got weird taste buds. I had a dude that didn't even want any of the like original cheese we had. He brought like his own special goat cheese. He's like, I want vegetable.
Oh my god.
with this cheese. He said
was
I
smart
fucking
today.
made
I
it
did all my-
amazingly. I just dumped
I was
the whole
smart
pack
today. I
on
did
it.
my dogs early so I can fucking chill until fucking 1:45. That was smart, huh? And then at 1:45, I just get ready. And as long as I'm there by 1:30, I'm good. Walk those guys and then go to the next one. You know? So, like, dude, it's like, and those are like those are my best, you know, those are my best people. Dude, Opie's feet got fucking green again. The dog, I don't know. I just told him and I said he slipped out again. I didn't tell him that he tried to take blood because I just figure, you know, the dog eventually is going to bite me because the dog is doing this shit where it likes to slip out of the leash when you're not
Yeah.
looking. And then when you go to chase him down and you catch him, if you corner him, he gets defensive.
A little defensive. Yeah.
Yeah, real defensive, trying
On the
to leave his
initial
head to
test.
bite you.
Yeah.
And for an old bastard, he's still got some pearly whites that look pretty sharp. You know what I mean? Like, he looks like he's got good teeth. They took care of his teeth, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he's still crunching the chewies. So he was having the runs. So I recommended that we like cut the wet food until they get back, just to try to, and they said, oh yeah, that's fine. So, you know, and he didn't eat it at first. But you make the dog wait long enough. I saw him chomping it before I left at the second visit because he didn't eat it at the first visit. I reshook it up, fucking put it right back. Eventually he went and ate it because you know what? If you don't give them an option, eventually they're gonna eat the food. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
The
it
dog might be a
food
little
too, but-
disobedient at first because, you know, of course it wants the wet food on top of the dry food because it tastes better, right? They were looking for the little steak bites. I know what you were looking for, buddy. But if it's going to make you fucking explode out of your ass, nobody wants to pick up soft yellow shits, you know, that just smear between your fingers when you try to put them in the bag and just smear all over the grass. It's nasty, bro. You know what I mean? The dog's obviously having some dietary issues. The wet food is not working for him right now because he's got an upset stomach. Let's dry it out and fucking give him stable food that's gonna fucking dry out his poop, and fucking he'll be good in a few days. You know what I mean? Also, I don't know how this kid turns so green. When I walk him, right? This dog can't touch the grass, I guess, because every time he touches the grass, his paws turn green.
Oh yeah. Just
I don't know.
fucking.
He's just like so white that like he turns green. Like I walk Daisy, she has white paws too. She had like a little like tint, right? This dog's feet look like straight up green Sasquatch paws. You know what I mean? I'm just like, oh my god. They sent me the thank you from last time. His feet were fucking green. Oh, did you see this? I got a name tag now waiting for me at work. That's great, right? I fucking hate name tags at work. You know what that happens, right? So if the other guy forgets his name tag, but he pisses him off, but you have your name tag, right? What's gonna happen? They're gonna take your name and blame you for his crimes. No, I'm saying customers are that petty.
That's dumb.
No,
I don't
customers are
think
that
that's
petty.
gonna happen. I don't think you gotta worry about people committing, like reporting you for crimes at a gas station. As long as you're not stealing and letting your friends.
No, I'm
steal
saying
in
if
front of
a customer
you don't have
just
nothing to
sees,
worry about.
no, I'm saying if somebody's rude to a customer, right? But I have my
Yeah.
name tag, but they don't have their name tag, and I was friendly all day. Who's gonna get fucking reported? Me. They're gonna say rude gas station workers, and they're gonna say
They can deny
Justin.
it. They can just go back in the cameras. I mean, always stand up for yourself in any situation.
No, I'm just
But then
saying. I just feel like name tags put a target on your back, and people like to
lets
like.
people know who you are. People are gonna remember everyone's
Well,
name.
some people will call you by your name if they see your name tag too, and that can get like really confusing sometimes when you're not paying attention 100%. And you're just like, you look at them like they're like a long lost friend, and you're like, oh, I don't know this person. You know what I mean? Because you thought they were like called your name because they knew you, but no, they just called you because it's on your name tag. You know what I mean? They're like, Justin, you'll be like, what? You know, you're like looking for somebody you know, and it's like, no, it's the person right there. You know?
Do another dab.
Yeah, I'm down. Oh, I got to show you what I got today. Like, look at this shit, right? I got some. This is actual crumble, I guess.
I'm so fucking tired this morning.
Did you see it?
It looks good.
And then, like when I open it, it looks like that.
Okay.
I kind of like it. It looks like big and puffed up.
I got a biscotti strain that looked like that once.
This one is Pablo's Revenge.
Yeah.
Pablo.
Let me see how much lemon cake.
It's like the Mexican Revenge. You know what I mean? Watch out, Pablo's coming.
Said I'm gonna clean the proxy today.
I don't get any ISO yet. I'm gonna need to get some. But yeah, I figured out on a bad week, you know, I on the week that I get all the checks, I should get about, you know, because remember I have 2 part-times and then a full-time, so I'm thinking about like should be about like $1,300, you know, in those weeks. But then on other weeks, you know, it's just gonna be the 2, so it'll be like the other one before, so it'll be like, you know, half that, like 7. It'll be like 7.
I guess after taxes, yeah.
Well,
They hit you with big taxes up there.
well, that's the thing.
State and federal.
I just claim myself, you know what I mean? So they don't hit me too
It
hard.
doesn't hit you as bad.
So I feel like when I make like, okay, so what I actually would have made is like, you know, probably like, you know, $1,400 or something. That they take about 100 to 200 off your check, depending on how good it is. You
Get
know,
it
it's a shame,
glowing
like,
red.
they love to shave a little bit off the top, but I opt out of the automatic removal of federal taxes because fuck all that.
Fuck all
You know,
that.
because
I wish there's a
some
way to
companies will,
opt out of all of them.
some
You
people
know,
will like have all that shit collected and then just automatically sent to the IRS. Fuck no, I ain't sending them shit, bro. I've already seen that they waste my tax dollars daily.
Yeah.
You know?
Fuck
They already get
giving them a
state
penny.
ones, and
They
those
haven't
ones are.
deserved. They
They
haven't
waste my
deserved a
state
penny of our
taxes,
money
brother.
and
Why would I have
so
any
fucking
fucking?
long. Like,
They waste my state taxes. Why would I think that they're going to be good with my federal?
dude, they give it away to other people. It's like that's not
Bro,
what I
I got
want
to
my
work all
taxes
day so
used
you can
for.
fucking blow my money. Fuck you. But yeah, they
That's what
try
I
to get
want
you
it
right
going
there on the
towards.
pay stubs. If
Is
you don't pay
fucking
attention,
throwing it away at
they'll take your
somebody
money
like
right out of your
pouring
check as it goes. Plus, they'll
water
make you
from
sign up
ocean.
for every kind of fucking health insurance and shit and just take all that money too out of your check. You got to be like opt out of all that shit. They want to remove your money before you even get it. You know that. They want to take it all.
Yeah, and they will take it all. They're like, we did absolutely nothing to help you
They're
get
like,
that job, but we want that.
they're like, I know you get paid $300 a week, but do you want this $1,200 a month insurance from us? It's like, bro, that's my whole paycheck. Of course not.
Yeah, they'll
They're
take
like,
it
just
from you one
asking,
way or
just
another.
asking, just
They're like,
asking.
oh, do you want a $400 or $500 car payment and a $400 or $500 insurance payment? Like, no.
No,
Who
bro.
wants to pay more in car insurance than they paid for their fucking car note? And that's how it's set up right now. Like, if you get a car and you don't already have like insurance for 40 years, 30 years, where it's low, you're gonna pay like $400 or $500 for a month. What someone pays normally, like you want to pay 40, 60 a month, you know.
Bro, they made new restrictions on scooters and bikes, and still nobody's getting pulled over. They don't give a fuck, bro. The police aren't looking for the scooter guy. They don't give a shit about the scooter
Aren't
guy.
after scooters. They know they can't chase a scooter through the fucking woods.
Yeah.
Even though you got a lot of streets, so it's probably not an issue. Where
Yeah, but you
live,
can off road on those things, right? Exactly.
Yeah, like that's kind of what I was trying to say to Rob when he was talking about getting the big chopper. The chopper's cool if you're gonna go cruising, but if you want to
mountain
ride
bike's
around
better.
with your son, like you want to be able to go off road. You want to
You want to be able to
hit a
take
trail.
off if you have to, so you don't
You
get
take that
busted.
chopper in a trail. You
Bro, if
might
you've
pull it
never
off.
run from the police on a
You might
vehicle,
pull it off.
you're a bitch. You're a bitch. I'm
On
just saying.
foot and the vehicle, baby. No.
Bro, I remember going 100 past the cop, and I just stayed
All
going 100.
times busted.
Bro, no, I'm saying I went straight
Yeah.
110 past the cop or something, and I just kept going 110.
Well, if
He
you're
wasn't
already
going
going
110s. You think he caught me? Fuck no. This was
No.
before all like the big cameras and shit. I'm talking like, early 2000s. I just
Yeah.
blazed him, bro. I blazed him, bro. Like, gone. The early 2000s were so much fun, bro. It was
Well,
like,
back
dude,
in the day,
you
like,
had an
you were
honest
going
chance of
so
getting away from
fast
the
they
police.
couldn't
No,
chase
but if you ran, it was like a 50-50, brother. It used to be a 50-50.
Well, they had so many cops
Like,
wrecking,
sometimes they
trying
got
to
you,
chase
sometimes they
criminals. Like they used to, like say if you were going over 110 or 120 or something, that
They
they would
stop chasing.
not follow. Yeah,
Now they'll
'cause
kill
it's too
you.
dangerous.
Now they'll kill
Because
you.
a lot of Camaro cop cars were wrecking.
No, but no.
They were trying
the
to go
other thing
160,
is,
and they were fucking
yeah, the cops are
pussy-ass
killing
bitches
themselves.
that became cops. They're not really like
Yeah, you're not a
experienced
stunt
school
driver.
guy,
Like, chill
stunt
out.
driver. They were the fucking kid who was picked on in school. So them trying to go 160 because they're now a fucking cowboy.
I
Like
don't
this
remember
dude
what
literally.
it was, but there's a street
died.
racing. This guy was doing
Officer Giselle.
donuts, and he fucking hit two people, a girl and a guy. The guy flipped,
Oh, one of them
knocked
takeovers.
unconscious, and the other girl, her fucking leg was pretty much fucking severed.
Yeah. If you get too close to those cars at the car show, you are.
Those takeovers, it's
No, but
cool, the
no,
whole
but-
donut thing, but who's really needs to stand as
That
close,
close.
to the car doing the donut? Like it's
Dude,
not
her
gonna
fucking
stop for
leg
you.
hurt.
Yeah, dude, it's not gonna stop. You're
Will
not gonna
not
stop the
stop you.
car.
She was
No,
You're a
you're
bum.
not.
and
I
she
see people
broke
get
her
hit all the
fucking
time at
shoulder.
those, and police have to like chase down the person that just ran through a crowd of people to get away.
Yeah, he did run from the scene after that.
Yeah, they
Of
always
course you
run.
did. They always run.
They're
Dude,
idiots.
that chick, she was barefoot with socks on, and her
Yeah, she got sucked under the
underneath
vehicle.
the
Yeah, I
tire.
get you.
Unless you're on like a 1,000cc motorcycle, like I probably wouldn't run from the cops. Probably have a good chance of keeping up with you and staying with you, because they can
Oh,
go
bro.
140. They can't go 190.
Her leg
No,
was just
that's for
damaged.
that.
No, but even 130 on a bike, it's going to be
Oh,
hard
it's
for a cop to
cruising.
catch you. It's going to be hard for
Oh
a
yeah,
cop to
you can
catch
get
you.
to 130 way quick.
Because
You take a couple turns,
maneuverability of
your
a bike
acceleration's
compared to a
coming
car,
down.
bro. No, I'm just saying we can cut between traffic. We can fucking go on the
Oh, yeah.
shoulder. We can drive a lot better than they
You
can
get
on
around
the
cars
street.
quicker than they can.
I was on
for
a
sure.
crash rocket.
You can turn around.
Crash what?
Crash rockets are fucking fast, dude.
What is
Dude.
it? Oh,
Oh yeah, I mean I know that the fucking street bikes are fast. But
mine
what I'm
only
saying is,
went 140. It went 150, but I only when I hit around
I went
145,
100.
it
I went
really went
120 in my
slow. Like it
buddy's.
took a long time to get
I
1
drove
mile up
120 in
3
my
miles.
buddy's fucking Chrysler 300. I drove fast
Mine
as
it
fuck.
would get up to 120, 130 fast as fuck, and then it would around 140s it would start slowing down, and then to get to 145 to 150, it would take miles, like multiple miles to just gain like a few miles an hour.
Small.
But to get up to the 130, it was like bam,
Nothing.
like whop, 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 whop. Just all
That's
through
what I'm
fucking-
saying. That new bike I'm looking at, dude.
Nothing
That
was
thing goes 130. That thing's fast as fuck, boy.
I mean, it might be. Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes
130 is fast.
those big choppers like that. Well, yeah. I mean, almost anything go.
I don't need to
130.
go 200. I know some bikes can do it, but I don't need to go
Like,
200.
going 130 is fast, but how fast it gets up to 130 is what determines if it's fast or not. But yeah,
Oh,
if you're not trying to fucking,
Well, yeah, but I'm not
speed
trying to
racer
drive
anyways,
130. I'm
yeah.
not trying to drive 130 anyways. I just want to.
I'd stay
Yeah.
away from a bike. Honestly, you got too many kids. Too many.
I like the
kids.
bikes, bro. I like the bikes. That's what I like to
Bikes are
ride,
cool.
brother.
I mean, you got the electric ones, but I mean like a chopper.
Dude, I want that big bike. You know what I mean? That fucking LFC 700,
Chinese
bro.
made, Michael.
Bro, that thing's sick. It's like a fucking Harley and a crash rocket combined. It's
You're
dope.
crazy. I mean, you could get a used bike for like $3,000 to $5,000. Like
No, I want that thing
someone's
brand new.
dream bike.
Dude, I want that
Like,
brand new off the show floor, brother.
Their bikes are cheap as fuck.
No, I
right
want it
now.
brand new. Dude, it's 1,100 off the show floor. I mean, 11,000. I could save up for that.
I'd take a
Exactly.
Yamaha over it any day.
I mean, maybe
Almost any Yamaha.
No, I want a heavier bike. That's the difference. I don't want a light bike. That's the difference. I want a heavier bike that can hug the
They
road. I
make
want something.
cruisers too. But yeah, I like the
Yeah.
Yamaha motor because they don't dump motor when they're and wheelies and stoppies. Like
I'm not trying to
some
do
motorcycles
wheelies, brother.
really
I can't do a
dump.
wheelie. I've never
Hey.
been able to do a wheelie.
You never know when you're fucking pulling a wheelie when you're really getting on it one day and that bitch just pulls the front tire up a couple inches. The wheelie. But yeah,
Oh, it just
I
does it
guess
on its own.
just does it because of acceleration. It's not like you're trying to do it. You're just ripping through the gears. But I haven't looked at Yamaha bikes in a while, so let me just see. Do they have anything besides dirt bikes? They got the motorcycle, but I don't see any cruisers. Maybe they don't make a cruiser.
Yeah, like I said, it's the only thing that's like in between. That's like,
the 1000cc.
dude. And the other thing is, dude, me pulling up on something like that, and nobody's seen that shit before. You know what I mean? Everybody's seen a Harley.
They do
Everybody's seen a
make the
street
side by
bike.
side.
I'm just saying it's more rare than any of the other bikes. That's all I'm saying.
No bikes are rare. There's fucking. You'll see it if you go to Sturgis. You will see every fucking bike that exists, or any bike show or bike event. You will see them all, from scooter to electric bike. Nowadays, even electric bikes are blowing up to fucking Sturgis, which is crazy.
Yeah, but they
Used to
got
be
like
like
they're all
Harleys
souped
and
up, like
fucking
extra
Indians.
fucking-
And
They go fast though. The ones that are coming up.
not all of them. People just driving down whatever. Okay, they do have a sports and a super naked. I guess is their chopper style, but I guess the sport one. Okay, I mean, dude, their like best sport bike is like only 9,000.
No, I
I've
understand.
never really
it's
been
more
I've never
expensive.
been a big chopper fan. But yeah, they're all each their own. I would just never buy something from fucking China.
What? No, but I'm saying it's like
Big fan.
I like it. I
never
like
been a
it.
fan. Yeah, yeah. You like it because of that back tire, that street bike fucking back tire on that fucking chopper.
Just saying, the shit looks clean.
A big wide tire. Or maybe it's more of like a chopper. My sister's husband had a like chopper with one of those like back tires on it, but it was more like
the light and everything.
arms
It looks
out.
like it's got like it looks futuristic. Like look at the light. It looks like you're fucking.
That's
Yeah.
the light.
No, not just
Or
the
is that
light.
the air intake? Let me see the light. Is that the light or the air intake? Part where the air's flowing.
Oh, you might be right. That might be the intake. The light's probably that thing above it. You're right. That probably is the intake. You're right.
Cooling. Direct the flow.
I mean,
straight
it's
to
got
the
a cool
radiator.
looking motor too. Like, look at that.
No, it definitely looks slick when I saw it. I like the exhaust out of all of it. The exhaust is the coolest part. It's just 4 fucking holes at the bottom,
Oh, this shit
sticking
right
out
here.
the side.
Yeah.
Okay, it comes with 2 different styles. No, I didn't see that one. Okay, see on the one I looked like it was like big square holes. Maybe they had a different type of exhaust.
Well, that was
on it.
solid black. That's the solid black. This is the gold one.
Oh, do
I
they have
like the
different
gold one.
exhausts on them?
I don't know. They might have different. This is a pro.
Maybe
That
it's
might have been a
just a-
standard.
I haven't looked
That
back
might have
at
been the
it.
standard. This is the pro.
Let me see what motorcycles are.
But look at that. The
costing.
front wheel looks like the same wheel as my fucking electric bike, bro. The same, like, you know what I mean? But look at my
I'm
electric
saying you
bike.
can get
It's got
a-
the same.
Someone's Harley Davidson that's probably got like a less than 50K miles for like $6,000.
Yeah, you can go get my boy. Hold on.
Get your boy.
He
So
wants
how you
out of his
doing,
chair. He wants
Teardrop?
out of his chair so he can crawl around.
Hell yeah. So what happened to your cousin? Your cousin got killed like a year ago?
No, he got murdered just a couple days ago.
Oh, this was recent. I thought that
Was it was over an argument and he ended up getting shot, and the guy that killed him ran off the reservation and into Council Bluffs, Iowa. And then
Damn.
there's a standoff and
then eventually
negotiators and
killed
all
himself.
that. Yeah, and he killed himself.
Took
They
the
heard a
bitch way
gunshot.
out.
Yeah.
Damn. Pretty
That's
much.
crazy.
Yeah, people are fucking stupid. They'll kill people for the dumbest fucking reasons, and then they'll go and kill themselves. It's like all for what? All for some fucking
Yeah.
money or drugs or whatever the fuck it was. Like,
Yeah.
you can get a
Basically.
motorcycle for like super cheap. Like choppers are like 2,000 to 5,000 for people's like things they probably like drooled over and left in their garage and babied their whole fucking life.
And then my sister just came back from a fucking funeral, like literally a month ago.
So it was his
Another
sister.
family member. Yeah, another family member.
Damn, that's crazy.
Right?
Damn, I'm seeing, man, bikes are just cheap right now. That's must be just the time of year for motorcycles to be dirt cheap.
Oh yeah. Hold on.
You could get a Road King Harley Davidson, a 2004 4500. Fly down to Florida, buy it, drive it back. I don't know if bikes are as cheap there, but they're not rusted out down here. I don't know if bikes, that'd be fucked up. You had a rusty bike. My Choppa Go 300. I go, but trikes are still expensive. So, anyways, yeah, that's shitty. It's never fun when a family member dies. Were you close with your cousin, or was it like a more distant one?
He didn't want me. He wanted his mother.
Wanted mama, huh?
He was just crying in my shoulder. Mommy, mommy. Mommy, mommy. Yeah, he tells us exactly who he wants. It's
He's
cute.
like, give me some titties, man.
I get the da 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 da. And she goes, no, 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 no.
Hey, let me share a screen. I want to show you a couple.
But it's cute that he's saying mommy and daddy. Smart boy.
The advantage of the old computer over a phone.
Tablet.
The Harley Davidson bikes aren't super expensive right now. This one's only like 6K. Like you said, you want brand new though, but
I want off the shelf floor, brother.
let me see if I can find something that has more of that dragster look. There's a $3,000 Suzuki. You want big ass wide back wheel? There's an 8K one. Little fucking saddlebag style ones. Let me see. I'll be getting to the bag. These scooters are pretty fucking gangster. Get the family set. The Vespas. Cam mode. My bad. I don't mean to get distracted. On
Dude,
that.
downtown, nobody's driving with a license on those things.
Nah, nobody
On the
gives a
little,
fuck.
on the little street bikes, I'm saying like the Vespas and shit. People just
Just
drive
some
those fucking things.
artwork
No
on it.
plates on it. No plates on it. You know what I mean? Just right to the center of town.
This guy's selling his chopper, custom paint job on it.
I'm just saying my town's too nice, I'd get pulled over, but if I lived in a shithole, I'd get away with it.
Yeah. I don't know. Some places are different. Some cops, if you're breaking the laws, they have no if you don't have a reason to pull someone over, you don't pull them over. Not all cops, you know. That's pretty shit. You still hear me?
Yeah, the ones in my town seem to not mind electric bike a lot less than the scooter. They hate the scooters, but the electric bike, it seems to be, they don't even look at the thing twice.
Yeah.
I think it's because I'm keeping up with traffic. So if I was like causing a disturbance in the road, like maybe they'd care.
Bike suck, huh?
But if I'm saying as long as if I can go 35 and the roads in my town are not above 30, like I'm not fucking, I'm not impeding traffic to, make them go slower or anything. And I'm not driving so fast that I'm cutting off
You got
cars.
2 electric bikes now. You got an unopened one. So you got like a backup for your backup. You won't need a vehicle probably for a while, but ooh,
I mean,
damn,
what I have gets me to work right now.
I'd get this chopper I just found, but it's 14,000. It's as much as the shit you're already looking at. But it's pretty much somebody's like dragster chopper style. Like, is it a Harley?
I
too?
will say, riding the electric bike
Okay.
after
Big
the
tires
scooter,
like that.
the electric bike is so much more comfortable than the scooter as far as like on the bumps and shit. Like that little bicycle seat fucking rams you compared to that fucking big bike seat when you hit bumps. You know what I'm saying? That
Yeah.
big long fucking padded seat is a lot better on the comfort. That's all I'm saying.
Mm,
Like it still goes after the bumps, but I have pretty good
Really wild.
suspension now. It's like it just sounds like creaking, but
I've been wanting to get a Hummer, and I think
you know what a bike sounds like when it
money-
fucking like the brakes. It's like when it creaks. It's that
yeah,
metal.
if you don't keep that bitch oiled,
You're saying I should
gotta
be
keep
oiling
shit
all the springs?
lubricated. Gotta lubricate stuff.
How do you oil all the springs and shit? You just put oil on the springs?
WD-40.
You spray everything?
WD-40 that shit.
Spray all the springs and shit?
Spray everything metal. Spray where the chain goes, everything.
Anything
You know,
that
the
has to do
chain
with the
part
mechanics.
that spins,
Anything that has
probably
to
is
do with the
grease.
mechanics.
Yeah.
Anything that does to the mechanics of the bike. And put some
Anything
straight
that
up
gets
grease
wet.
on that chain. Some
Yeah,
straight up
grease
black
that chain.
grease, right? That shit.
I mean, you could WD-40 the chain, but yeah, like
The
it's just
grease
good
is
to
better.
keep shit working well, because like heat dries the grease, which is what makes the bearings spin
Yeah,
and
the
not
chain I
overheat.
have is
Yeah.
like
I mean, it's probably got a grease.
the bike
chain
that I
somewhere.
have
I haven't
they
looked
gave
at the
me
design,
like
but
it looks like galvanized steel on the fucking goddamn chain, which is kind of weird.
like a
but it-
stainless or like the kind that can rust easier, or
It
no,
looks like
this one?
gab, but it doesn't seem to be rusting. So maybe it's aluminum just made
Is
to look like that.
galvanized the one that won't rust? I'm fucking backwards right now. I'm thinking. I know stainless steel. Oh, I feel like all of it rusts.
It all rusts, right?
Like, say once, the rest less. Dude, you can
Why
get
would the chain
Humvees
on
for
my
like
bike be made of
11,000 now.
galvanized steel?
Wouldn't you rather have a Hummer than a motorcycle? Because
Yeah,
Hummers are like 11,000 right now.
Hummers are good.
I've always wanted one. This one's 14.
I rode in a yellow Hummer.
That would be fucking sweet.
What would a
if I could
zinc
get a yellow
coating
one.
do on my chain?
I like the yellow color. Seats are kind of fucked up on this one, but it's still like super nice. 14,000 for that one. I just like Hummers are finally in that price range where I could actually afford one, and like that's a limited time. Usually they get low
Oh,
and then they go back up
it's
to like a
called
crazy
zinc.
amount.
It's called zinc, and they use it to avoid rust.
But they add zinc to the steel
Yeah.
to create the galvanized.
So it actually looks
Oh
like
yeah, it
this,
does help with
but it looks
rusting.
like this, but it stops it from rusting.
Yeah.
Okay.
They use zinc and like underwater stuff too to try to prevent it from like corroding faster. Some shit. I was looking at something where they like control levees and like water locks, and they have like a bunch of zinc plates all over the fucking part that opens and closes to let the water out. But anyways, man, I'd love to fucking have a Humvee. And this is one with like looks like a truck style. It's got like a little bed.
So the
just
chain
all
kind of looks
down.
like this. I got flat metal.
Man, I wish I had
It's not
4
shiny
more.
like that. It just looks flat. Like that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, yeah.
On my bike.
So does your bike have like a grease fitting, a spot where you can connect a grease gun to and give it a couple pumps, or is it like
I don't know.
all internal? Okay, let me pull up.
No, you could
What was
probably.
your bike again?
I have the FX 20 electric bicycle.
X20?
Yeah, I ordered the FX 15, but which was the 1500. They sent me the 20, and they also have a 30. But either way, it's just a battery difference. I'm pretty sure.
Okay, does the there? Let me see what it's got. No, the Jason FX20 does not feature external grease fitting. So you'd have to like take that motherfucker apart and grease it yourself if it. That's just wheel bearing. Let me see exactly. Does not feature external grease fittings or Zerk fitting. Sealed and packed with grease manually during assembly. And once that grease settles in heats up all the grease. That's when the bike's gonna fail. I mean, it's new anyways. You don't have to worry about it. Some things, some trucks and heavy equipment have like grease fittings where you just shove a grease gun on and you pump it full of grease. That's how you get the millions of hours out of things.
Yeah, but mine doesn't have it.
I mean, it was 50-50 on something that's a bike.
Yeah.
You never know. Like it's more common on like cars, heavy equipment.
Yeah, I get that. I get that.
But it would have been cool.
Oh yeah, it would have been cool.
Would have been cool. But who knows? I mean, there might be a way to like take it apart and repack it with grease down the road if like I don't know how that thing's built.
Okay.
But you probably won't even do that because you got so many of them. Just like add it to the graveyard. One day you need to just take all your old bikes apart and like build something out of them. Make this crazy like power grid of your old bikes or something.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. You working today or what's your
Tonight.
Oh, just tonight.
Well, I work today, but my next one's not till 1.
Oh, you were already doing.
I went
some
out and did
work?
all my early ones early. I did them all in a row, banged them out, and then fucking came home to open up a time gap. Normally I space them out, but this time I just went one after the next.
Yeah.
Just to get them over with till 1 o'clock. I have more later. And I go to work at after 4.
Smoke. Happy smoke. I'm gonna rip a dab.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn. Oh wait.
Ha ha.
Tipping.
She goes, "Oh, dab time. Shit, I don't have one."
I got weed.
I go, "Oh yeah."
I got my homes grown.
Almost grown. How's that weed tasting off that different nutrients? Seeming to have
How's it taste?
Huh?
How's it taste? He said, "Off the nutrients."
Oh, it's
different
good.
nutrients.
It's
Yeah.
tasty.
Came out pretty
It
good.
gets me high.
Hell yeah. That's all that
Sometimes I
matters.
forget what I'm doing or what I'm supposed to do.
That's me on
It's like I take a hit. Oh yeah, I gotta go do this and take a hit. And it's like when I go do it, it's like, what
I
am I
do.
fucking doing?
Yeah, I get that shit too.
Gives you the oops.
Gives me the fuck. Whole brain got wiped.
Brain annihilator.
Brain wiping.
Bro, you know what's fucked up? When I don't smoke, I'm bad at work.
Sugary drinks could increase.
If I'm
risk
sober
of
for too long, I start fucking up.
Look
So
at
this week I'm gonna buy vapes for work.
I don't think I fucking.
I'm buying
Overthink.
vapes for work so I can get fucking plowed at
sugary
work.
drinks could increase risk of gastric cancer.
Gastric cancer. Tell me my butt's gonna get cancer? I
Mmm.
think Coca-Cola increases chances of gastric cancer. My booty's gonna
Penis.
get cancer?
Parents phone use linked to cerebral early room. What? Oh, okay.
It's like, well, these sick fucks quit experimenting on the American race.
Parents' phone use is linked to slower vocabulary growth.
For the kids, like they use the parents.
Oh, if the parent allows the kids to use the phone,
Yeah.
it makes them not learn.
It makes them fucking dumb.
Dumb.
Just collecting up the whole time, not learning shit.
Yeah,
Just laughing.
Yeah, they just click to skip over the reading part every time.
Yeah, if it's not read for them. Think about it. When I used to play games back in the day, I never was reading that shit. I was hitting X and getting through that dialogue as quick as I could.
Yeah, but they made us read at school back in the day. Nowadays, they don't even fucking care if the kids have an education.
No.
They do not give a shit.
I'd say the difference.
Like I said, they
between,
told
like,
us
I had
that.
a teacher that
Dude, they
didn't
told
teach
us that he wasn't
shit
doing
all
school.
couple years.
He wasn't. Dude, they waited till the fourth period or third period or whatever it is in school to let us know that he wasn't doing well. It's like, dude, it's only one period left in the year. What the fuck do you expect? It's like you didn't give us a
Time to
warning
try to
like
get it.
when it was actually fixable.
They
You
were
waited
probably
until it
telling him
wasn't.
to keep slacking off. He was just, if he ain't reporting it, deal.
No, but I'm saying they don't tell the parents until it's too late. Is what I'm saying.
But he's in high school, ain't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, the babying kind of stops around high school. There's more of a, if you're not willing to learn at this point in your life, we're not going to make you attitude. At least that's how it was when I was in school. It was like, there was teachers that I could lay my head down. I didn't have to do a fucking thing. They didn't fucking send me out of the room or nothing. It's like, if one person lay their head down and just not work that day, and then you're like, oh, that's an option. And it's like, fuck it. I've been doing like ecstasy all night. I'm on like 3 hours of sleep at school. Like, I slept through both those classes when I found out I could do it. And I wasn't dumb. I knew the shit. I just fucking well, I drew a picture of a teacher once and she wrote me up for it. And then after that, I was like, fuck her class. That's really what happened. But I don't know. I drew a picture of her as an old lady with like saggy boobs that went down to her knees. Even her knees sagged in the picture.
Oh my god.
And I drew the whole fucking math equation on the board solved in the picture as she's working on it. And I fucked up because I passed her out of class. And then I only meant for one person to see it, but they just started passing it to everybody. Like a bunch of fucking idiots. Like, they got me in trouble. Like, you know what I mean? I meant for one person to see it, and then when the other person behind them saw it, all of a sudden they started like showing it to multiple people, and then it was just like,
yeah, that's not good.
they fucked me, dog.
They
I don't
fucked me. Yeah, they did fuck you over, dog.
They fucked me good.
No, what happened with me is I was talking in class, I was passing notes, and I was drawing instead of doing the work.
Yeah.
And then the fucking teacher asked me the question. I answered it, and he told me I was wrong, and I told him why he was wrong, and he flipped out.
Damn.
Like, I corrected him, and I was fucking off so hardcore, you know what I'm saying? Like he didn't expect me to even be paying attention to what he was saying, but he doesn't understand what it is to be autistic and have ADHD. Like, I'm listening to you, I'm just not looking at you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Learning is different. You can learn from hearing sometimes. Yeah.
Dude, I can pick up on a conversation across the room, even if I'm not looking at you. And
Yeah.
I might have heard you talking shit, but I never even raised an eyebrow. And then later on, I'll be like, hey, you know? So earlier, you know, when you were running
Late
your mouth,
Late reaction.
like earlier when you were running your mouth, you know, I
Like,
did
don't
hear
think I
you.
forgot, motherfucker.
I think I forgot, motherfucker. Right.
Hopefully my voice ain't deep on this thing. I should do an audio check on
Rup,
myself.
rup, rup, rup.
No,
I almost sound
sometimes
like the
it
Budweiser
enables
dog, or I mean the Budweiser frogs already. I kind of sound like the frogs. Hi.
mic
Should I
check.
talk in my tracheotomy voice? Should I be like, "Hi guys, how you doing? How's
Like,
everybody
hello, are you
today?
okay?
Are you okay?
Voice box. That'd be fucking
Hi, bud.
sweet.
Are you okay?
You
Or
didn't
should I-
realize how
Hi,
sweet your
is everybody
freestyles
doing
would be?
better
You
now?
got one of those? I wonder if I got
Imagine
one.
I was just like, "Hi,
think I
is
do.
everybody okay?" My tracheotomy voice.
Thank you, everybody, for coming in today. If you fucking
Hello,
one day
for
you
showing
showed
up.
up like
Thank you
that,
for showing up to class. Like your voice box doesn't work.
you're so fucked up.
I guess I am. I'm a horrible person.
You are.
You go to work one day, bring one, do all the fucking.
Sorry, I
Job.
couldn't hear you. Hit him with the fucking, what is it? What is his name?
With the voice box.
Hit him with the Anthony Hopkins voice.
Is that how much?
Superman? Anthony Hopkins?
Does he have a voice box? I don't know enough about the Superman characters.
No, he's in like he's like all like talking through a computer. You know? like-
Stephen Hawkins, you mean?
Oh yeah, I said it wrong. Stephen
Yeah.
Hawkins. That's what I
I don't think
said.
he was Superman though, was he? He was just a smart dude. But he was friends with the guy that paralyzed himself. What was the Superman guy name? I don't think it was Stephen Hawking, so it was
Right. I don't have my phone. Oh, it's right here.
Robin Williams was real good friends with
Actor from the original Superman.
broke his neck riding a horse. I can smoke too much. Maybe if I smoke another bowl of
Oh, Christopher Walken.
yeah. Is it Walken?
No.
Reeve. Christopher
Christopher
Reeves?
Reeve. Christopher Reeve.
Yeah. Christopher Reeves. Yeah, there's like a Christopher Reeves Foundation
Yeah.
for paralyzed people. Yeah, that's the right. Yeah, that's the name. That is the name.
Well, I got people's names way off. That's
It's because back in the 90s, we actually knew all that shit. We knew fucking 20, 30 phone numbers memorized. It wasn't all stored on the phone. We fucking knew every family member's name. We fucking, you know, you
yeah, we
call
don't
your
have to
cousin.
pay attention to shit nowadays.
And
Nowadays,
now
we
it's
don't-
just like, oh, you're on social
now like I
media.
see Panda down
saw your
there. I see Panda in here. I see Rob in here. But if somebody comes in new and they change their logo,
Yeah, no idea.
I won't know who they are for a week. You know, until I start connecting the text.
I have people that come back and I
Oh.
forget who they were. No, up until they hang out a little bit, and all of a sudden I'm like, oh yeah, we used to hang out. It's like if I don't hang out with someone long enough, my brain will literally
Delete.
wipe knowledge of fucking hanging out with them and knowing them. Like it's not really done on purpose, but it's just some, you know,
I
when you go through so many people in life, it's like they all start blending together.
okay.
It's like unless they keep their name, like that everybody's changed
Okay.
their name.
I said, "Oh no, he slipped again." No, because like the last time it wasn't as big of a deal. Like the last time he slipped the leash, he just ran home. But like this time, like he was running and we were in the park, and
Mm.
and
Yeah,
fucking
what
he
if
ran
another
and there was a
dog got
fence
on?
and there was a fence. No, he ran and there was a fence, and maybe he felt cornered. I don't know, but he turned on me and he was ready to fucking take a piece out of me. And
Mm.
fucking, I had to like, you know, like.
Yeah, let's
Stop. I had to be like, stop. And then
Um,
I had to be like, stop. And then I had to like grab him and fucking leash him up. But he was like trying to wiggle his head to bite me. You know what I mean? So like, dude, yeah, I mean, it's just like, dude, like I told them the last time to tighten the dog's leash. They didn't do it again. And now they're like, oh, maybe they're like, oh, maybe next time we should tighten the leash. That's literally what they said. It's like, oh yeah, I should have tightened it. It's like, dude, I told you the last time your dog slipped out, like multiple times. And now it's like, oh yeah,
You
and
could
it's like,
always tighten it when you get there if you think he's gonna slip out.
No,
but
what I
he's
do
still
is
gonna
now-
slip out of a tight leash.
No, what I do now, what I did after they just did
You
that
gotta
now is
do-
I just tie the knot. I tie a knot out of the leash, so it's like a. So what I do is I run the leash through the actual collar and then clip it, so it turns into a slip knot. You know what I mean? So I'm like, nah, we ain't doing that. So now, because every time it's like, dude,
Yeah, you're taking advantage, huh?
he's taking advantage of the little shit ass. Like he wants to walk for like 5 minutes, but the walk is a half hour. You understand? So they've been getting away.
Yeah.
So
Get a
what
shit,
what
get
what
'em
that
back
really
in.
shows me, is you're asking for a half hour walk for your dog, but you just take the dog out back. You know what I mean?
They don't walk it at all.
You don't actually
probably.
walk your dog because
Just
like
outside and back in.
so
Yeah.
that's why your dog doesn't want to go for a walk because you don't actually walk the dog. So the
Yeah,
dog's like, no, we do
usually.
that. My dog's like,
My
no, we
dogs
do that in
don't
the
get a walk.
backyard. We do that in the
Dogs
backyard.
go
What are
in
you
the
doing?
backyard.
What are
Yeah.
you doing? Where are you taking me? Are you
I would just
kidnapping
take
me?
your dog
The
to
dog
the
thinks he's being
backyard. I
kidnapped.
guess
You know
they
what I mean?
want the dog walk to
Sometimes the dogs will
exercise.
literally like do this on the ground. They're like, and they're pulling the leash and they're like, don't take me. It's
Yeah.
like, dude, you've never been on a walk in your life, right? The dog's like, please don't take me outside. There's danger
But
out
it
there.
is. But yeah.
I mean, I'm just like, dude,
But do all the dogs you walk need exercise, or is it fucking
a lot
just?
of them, a lot of
Oh,
them.
they're all overweight. Yeah. That's what it is, though. They're trying to get a longer life out of their dog by forcing
Right.
exercise at the end of their life when they're fucking
When it's the most crucial.
when it's fucking like now where they have to play catch up. But yeah. The worst thing people do to their dogs is overfeed them.
Well, also, like,
Your dog, but like I don't know.
you know, if you know your dog's like neurotic, right? Like, don't push that off on other people. Don't push that off on other people because your dog's like fucking doesn't want to go for a walk. Like or it's so aggressive to go for the walk because it never gets walks. Or like one of them like demands its walks when I get there. Like Albie, the Rottweiler mix, it
Yeah.
barks at me aggressively until I leash it up. Like snapping its jaw and everything like I'm an intruder. You know, it's a little intimidating. I'm not gonna
None
lie.
of that shit, dog. Fuck that,
And
Joe.
you're like, I wouldn't tolerate that shit. No way.
I know you say you like the dog walking, but you don't like most of the shit you described about your dog walking job hasn't been
awful.
pleasant.
It sounds awful.
all these years of time we've been chatting. Like
Well, I like.
you haven't said a whole lot that's made me think, damn, I would be the dog walking job. That shit sounds amazing. It's always something crazy with these
Well,
dogs.
I don't even like going outside when it's hot. That's the other thing. I hate the summer. Like some people are like, oh, I love going out and running in the sun. I'm just like, that sounds awful. That sounds like a sweat fest. Like,
Doesn't sound
not my
fun.
cup of tea. Can we just like sit in the AC and fucking?
I don't know. I feel it's just so hot outside. Yeah.
I feel like it's hotter than it used to be when we were kids. I feel like
Maybe
somehow
we
they're.
could take it better when we were younger. I don't know.
I also feel like they burned so many holes in the ozone layer, and the sun is literally roasting us now. All the chemicals, all the chemtrails, all that shit, they're just like thinning out the fucking atmosphere.
Thing is, every time we have a cold year, they're like, "This is the year we're gonna start the ice age over." Every time we have a hot year, like hottest year ever. There's been droughts before. There's been dry moments, and the world refilled the world back up.
They're like, we haven't had this shit for
Colorado
100
River's
years.
training, I guess. Like,
It's fear mongering.
yeah, because they're saying, "Oh, we're running out of water in Colorado," and then there you got people saying, "We're not running out of water. We dump most of it into the ocean." Like we have water, but it all.
Oh,
pours
I
into the
noticed my
ocean.
tomato. I noticed my tomato plant got its second set of flowers. So exciting! So I'm actually gonna get some fruit this time.
Nice.
Because they say always take the first set. You know what I mean? So but I noticed it grew like another 1.5 feet, and now it's growing a second set. Of flowers. So I'm like, oh, I should let those ones grow because it's like up here. And the plant's like this tall. I do need a tomato case that closes around the pot. Do you know where I can find one of these things? Probably online, right?
A tomato cage that closes around the pot. Are you talking
Yeah,
about
I need
when you stab in the soil.
I need a
That's
tomato
fine.
cage that opens up so I can wrap it around my plant.
I'm not sure what you're talking about. They got the ones that are like multiple rings. Let me heat it up a little bit before I clean it.
I just see one that opens and goes around. Like, I'm trying to figure it out.
pick an old weed plant and leave it on, leave the whole stalk one piece and use that when it dries out. Let that be your tomato cage. Natural hemp tomato cage.
I'm just saying, like, oh, that's a way to do it. Okay, so you just make your own like strips out of like tubes, right? So what they do is you take your 3 sticks, put them around, right? And obviously it needs some kind of base. I'm gonna have to find a base of some sort. You attach the 3 sticks to the base, right? And you put it underneath the pot. You go underneath the pot, underneath the tomato. Boop. Then you're gonna take round tubing and attach it around the 3 sticks in circles. Boom, boom. So you do it after. So that's one way to do it. So you can build it around the pot, around the plant too. But the ones you buy at the store, yeah, it looks like they don't open up. Looks like you're right. You just got to put them over the top and fucking mangle your plant until it fits, right? Or you got to put it in at the beginning.
3-layer thing.
Or
You
I
just
waited
step
too
it
long.
into the soil.
I waited too long. I waited too long. That's what it is. My plant's like this big now. Like it's not gonna fit in the tomato cage.
I
I
don't know.
fucked up. I waited too long. It's my fault, 100%. I could always do like take a clone and start over. You know what I mean? Because tomato plants do clone very well. You know what I mean?
Yeah, any plant will clone. Joel, I'm
I don't
pretty
know what
sure
kind of
most
tomatoes
them
these
will.
have though, because I cut off the first set of flowers, so I don't know what kind it is. This is a plant harvested. You know what I mean? I found a tomato plant. I pulled it up and fucking brought it home. So we'll see. We'll see what I get. They could be cherries. They could be regular full size. I hope they're not full size on that fucking plant without a tomato cage because it's just gonna fall down. You know what I mean?
I mean, you'll see. So you got it outdoors?
Well, I should have put it outdoors. That would have been
It's
smart.
indoors?
Yeah, it's in my window.
Just chilling in your window growing?
My window growing it. Well, I have a substitute light for at night. I use my so I have like a tattoo lamp, but it's an LED. So I hit it with the LED artificial light at night, and I hit it with which I started it under that, but it's also getting sunlight. You know, it's in the window, so it's getting 24-hour light. It's just I don't know if it's the correct wavelengths, but it seems to be working. I've grown pot plants under the same lamp, so and it seems to do the job. The plants
Yeah.
don't. And
Other
it's really
plants
it's
grow a
bright.
little easier than pot plants.
It's a magnified light, so the light's going through a magnifying glass, so it's really intense. You know what I'm saying? So you magnify the light to like look at the tattoos really close. You know what I mean? So I'm using that magnified light on a plant. I don't know. So whatever. I'm hitting it with a magnifying glass. You know? Shit. I don't know. I have a new message from the pet people. Oh shit.
They're gonna be like, we have found 2 dogs nobody likes to walk. Perfect for you, my friend.
And they told me don't worry about the green paws.
Green
And I just said,
paws.
okay, thanks again. You know, because I don't want to make a big deal of it. Okay. I just said, okay, thank you. So I let them know. I let them know their dog's a little shit, but you know, I'm
The
not
dog
gonna.
would clean its paws.
But I'm not trying to get fired off the people either, because Greg won't like it. So it's like,
It ain't your responsibility to wash the fucking dog either. Like, are they paying for dog
well,
washing?
what it is they keep cutting the grass over here near the fucking dog houses and that fresh
It's
cut
not-
grass. It just
not your
dyes the
fault.
paws everywhere. Like,
Yeah.
no, I'm saying when everybody cuts their lawn all the time, you know what I mean? Because everybody's responsible around me. I'm not saying I do it. Just saying all my neighbors cut their grass all
I
the time.
get that, but it's like normal stuff that you shouldn't have to worry about.
Like, yeah, but I'm just saying their
Anybody
dog
that
constantly
bitches
keeps.
about that is literally just a fucking asshole. Like,
Some people would though.
well, then they need to
Some
walk
people would
their
get
dog.
mad because I dyed their dog's paws green. I'm just saying. Some people
You
would like
didn't
that.
Yeah.
I didn't do it intentionally, but when I looked down, their dog's green. And I'm like, fuck, it happened again. You know what I mean? Like, I have the picture of him from last time when they said thank you. And it was like literally their dog was green. It's kind of funny.
Sorry, they probably washed the dog. I don't know. My dog's white, and he pretty much cleans himself for the most part. Like, don't have to do too much for him.
Yeah, whoever watched them those feed, they sent a lot of fucking pictures on the feed. They do it differently than me. What did I have? Dude, that's so weird. Okay, that's me. That's me. I don't send pictures every day though, but like if your paws of your dog are green, I'm gonna let you know. If I trying to color your dog green,
Yeah,
probably something I should tell you.
yeah, I guess.
I mean, you should at least be
That's
warned
part of the
about it.
job.
Okay, here it is. I'm gonna have to
Mhm.
lighten the picture. But here, let me get. Look at this fucking shit, bro. Like, look at the dog. Look at that.
Like he threw up on his fucking legs. It's
But
so
bro, like, imagine you come home and your dog looks like that. It's
Was
like I
it
died for
raining
dog.
that day?
Bro,
Or it's
yeah,
just
like
white
rain.
grass?
It rained yesterday, and this is
Okay.
early morning walk, and
Yeah.
everybody cuts their grass, and the dog was walking through everybody's yard, and fucking, picking, trying to piss on everything, trying to shit on it. He's a boy,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? So you know how boys are. They
Cleaned
just
his
try to
hands.
drag their
Cleaned
nuts
his
on
own
everything.
hands.
Drag their nuts on everything. Thank God he didn't lay down. Like, holy fuck! Imagine if he laid down, half his body would be green. Dude, imagine if he rolled in the grass, bro. They come back, their dog looks like the swamp thing. You know what I'm saying?
Seems like they're used to it though.
Yeah, they didn't seem to fucking bat an eyelash. Like this time at least. It's probably not the worst thing that could happen to your dog, right? Like the dog's fine. Its paws are just green. Like, all you have to do is wash the dog's paws off.
And this just takes
Maybe I
a
should
little
just
longer
not
to
take the
clean than normal.
But like I don't want the dog shitting on the fucking concrete. Like it should be shitting in the grass and getting picked up. It shouldn't be shitting on the fucking road. Like the people that just let their dog shit everywhere, like, ew.
Ooh, brother.
Like some people have like no fucking class when it comes to their dog etiquette.
Oh
They
yeah,
gotta be
they walk their
dragging-
dogs to all their neighbors'
dragging their
yards,
balls
just shit
across
and
the
piss.
concrete, just
Like,
shitting everywhere. Fucking
They
they
have
don't
people that
shit
do it in my neighborhood too. They're fucking some old white people.
They don't
Walk their
pick it up.
dog, just
They
shit
don't
in
pick
their
it up.
neighbor's yard. No, they don't give a fuck. They're
Bro.
walking into everyone's yard to shit in their yard, so they don't have to deal
Bro,
with it.
that's wild, bro. They don't pick it up is wild.
I mean, it rains a lot here, so it goes away. But yeah, it's just one of those things.
No. I have to pick up every turd these motherfuckers drop.
No, motherfuckers don't give a fuck here.
I mean, if I can get the dog to shit in the woods or something, or if nobody's looking, you know, what I mean, I might.
I mean, you just hit the turd with a hose if it like bothers
What
you
I'm saying
enough,
is,
but
like,
yeah.
for the most part, like, people will cuss you here if you fucking let your dog just shit in their lawn.
Yeah, I don't know.
Dude, people that complain if somebody
I
throws
mean, if
dogs.
catch the motherfucker
he
doing
told
it, I'm
me
not gonna
don't-
be like, hey, don't let your dog shit in my yard.
Dude, he
asshole.
told me even if people have their
Like-
fucking trash out to the fucking goddamn curb, do not put dog shit bags in those trash bags because people have gotten in trouble for that. Like,
Where are you supposed to
people
put
get in
it?
trouble for putting trash in the trash. Is what I'm saying, bro. Like you gotta be easy around here, or people are fucking nuts.
Why is it in trouble? You have to bring it to a fucking.
No, apparently you have to bring it to your own trash barrel. You can't just leave it in somebody else's trash barrel.
So now you're
you
responsible for all the
You know what I'm saying?
person's
I'm saying
dogs
if somebody
shitting
has
in
their
your
city,
trash can,
you know what I mean? Like,
your
if,
job. Is that what you're saying?
no, I'm
the
saying like
person
twice a
working.
week, like people bring their barrels down to the curb, right, to get emptied out, right,
Yeah.
or whatever it is, right? If
But
those
you're talking about your customers?
said buckets are on the curb, people get mad if you put more trash in that, like, to get taken to the trash.
Yeah.
You know, you get what I'm saying?
But I mean, what if it's your customer's trash can?
No, I do that shit all the time, but you know what I mean?
Are they like bitching about you putting their own dog shit?
No,
in
but
there?
there is one that has definitely told me they'd prefer it if I threw it in the park's trash can. Because, you know, like they don't want their trash can smelling like dog shit. It's like, bro, they want you to put it in the public park where it literally says
They
no
want you to
dogs.
leave that shit where
No,
it
the
comes out,
park
bro,
literally
but-
says no dogs. They don't get mad about the dogs in the park. But at least fucking don't fucking drop your shit in their fucking
ruin the
barrel.
park.
Don't leave your shit in their barrel, bro. That's disrespectful. If they don't want you in the park, period, and then you fill their barrels with dog shit, bro, like that's kind of fucked, all right? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it says like this barrel is only for school trash. You know what I mean? And people are filling it with their shit bags. You know what I mean? I'm just saying I try to use a barrel that's
Fair
not
enough.
claimed,
Fair
or
enough.
put it straight in the dumpster. You know what I mean? Go straight to the dumpster. Sometimes, dude, the one that's funny is when I walk what's his name? Fucking Hugo. There's this neighborhood that doesn't allow dogs, right? But there's a dumpster right there. I take that dog right to that fucking dumpster and I throw away that dog shit. Fuck them. You don't like dogs? Fuck you.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
I would throw the dog shit in like any
You just throw it
Muslim
right in the
ran
yard.
business. I would put it in their trash.
Right? They say no dogs. So I take the dog shit there. And
Like, oh, you're anti-dog? Perfect place. to
Rescue
put the
likes to
dog
shit right in front of the police station every day. Rescue,
Yeah, he just
he
knows
like pitches loafs right in the fucking front of the police station.
I know.
the only
yeah,
place
yeah.
he feels
And he's all
safe.
big, so he's like squatting down all crazy. You know when big dogs squat down all crazy to get low so they can dump it right like 3 inches from the ground. They gotta like bend down their hips. Like little dogs, they just let it drop out their ass. I'm saying big dogs, like they squat all the way down. Like it looks crazy. Like they're in the most vulnerable position ever, and they're just staring straight at you. Like if a predator comes, you kill it, right? Because that's what it is. They're like, you got to kill the predator because I'm vulnerable right now. You know what I mean? They're like, you're their defense right now while they're crapping. A dog will just stare you in the eyes while it's shitting. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, bro.
Dude, it's kind of wild because the dog looks straight at you, and it's like, squatting down. And it's like this big ass dog, and it just looks wild with rescue shitting in front of the police station. Fucking big human sized shit, and I walk right over to the barrel and toss it in, right in front of the fucking door.
I guess it's better the shit in the trash than in the ref floor in front of him, but
No, I can't just leave the dog to shit in front of the police station. They'll have me in fucking handcuffs in a week. You know what I mean?
they'll know exactly which dog walker that was.
No, I'm saying it's illegal here. They can give you a fine for that shit.
Yeah.
Like, you can get fined for leaving dog shit in
Man,
someone's
I
yard
can
here.
get that one fucking smudge
Like I'm
out.
saying, your neighbors would all be in prison. Your neighbors would just leave their shit everywhere. They'd all go to jail. It's called like malicious, like discarding of waste or something. Like they have some crazy terminology for it. The police are looking for the serial shitter. You know what I'm saying? That's wild.
I had a neighbor who would flick her cigarette butts in my yard, and we didn't smoke cigarettes. So eventually, just pick them all up and throw them back in the driveway. But I think she started
On
getting
state Dr. Donald Candace, clinical psychology.
I want some husband's testimony. Dude, if you see somebody's
I mean,
sliced and you need to, and the operator says apply pressure and then you don't, that is suspicious, right?
no, that's attempted murder.
Yeah.
No, I didn't know that part. So they're saying also his woman, the woman, when she jumped out the window, not only was her trach fucking collapsed, I guess her throat was cut, and the ambulance, the 911 caller told him to apply pressure, and he didn't. No, that's attempted murder. I'm sorry, they don't understand that when somebody tells you to apply pressure and it's an emergency situation, it's not voluntary. It's not voluntary.
It is voluntary.
What?
It is voluntary. You're
Is
not
it?
liable to touch anybody. You don't have to save anybody's life.
I thought you were responsible if you're capable
No,
of
it's
saving
if
somebody's
you
life.
start saving them, you can't stop.
You said he didn't feel the need to apply pressure.
It's like
didn't feel
if you started to save her, like start doing CPR or whatever, you have to do it until the ambulance gets there. That kind of shit. It's like you start saving someone's life.
No, but if your wife was supposedly
Like,
jumped
yeah,
out the
it's his
window,
girl. That's a little weird to like. Was he? I don't know. Oh,
he was
like,
living with her at the time. He was living with her at the time.
Yeah, they were together, but
They were together. But his side chick was looking just like his wife. But dude, if it's your wife and she jumps out the window, and fucking regardless of what happened, and you just stand there and fucking
you just like I'm not touching him. Yeah, that's a weird emotion.
That's a weird emotion, and also like the way he's acting on the stand, his blinking is too intense. So it shows deception in my eyes.
I love it. I have
When
to-
somebody can't control their blinking, it shows nervousness, and it also shows fucking deception in my eyes.
What
When
is the
somebody
child
can't
called?
look, no, when somebody can't look you in the eyes when you're being questioned, when they're
What was
constantly
it called?
blinking.
Their trial. I want to pull it up so I can watch it when we're done chatting it up.
But like it's like you it shows deception when you can't look somebody in the eyes when you're being questioned, when you're constantly blinking, acting sketchy. What up? And it shows nervousness too. That's the main thing. It shows nervousness. So what are you nervous about if you're not guilty?
This is
Like
the
if your wife supposedly killed the kids, what do you have to be worried about?
Okay.
Why are you nervous?
That's probably the one you're talking about.
Yeah, the Lindsay Clancy.
She's watching this shit.
Watching.
I'll pull it up and watch it later. I didn't really look into it any.
I'm watching the
Even a
day 2 trial. I'm watching it all the way through.
No, I mean I saw some of the stuff on TV. I don't really watch it on the clips on the thing, but I've seen it on the news when he's being questioned. When he's being questioned by the attorneys and stuff, and he just seems too nervous. Like it seems like
He seems guilty of some shit. I don't like
he seems guilty of some shit. Yeah, dude. Like I wanted to condemn this woman so badly, but the husband just looks so guilty. You know what I mean? The husband just looks so guilty. You can tell when somebody looks like they're involved. You know. Something.
You can't talk if your throat's slashed in your chest.
Yeah. Plus, he said she was talking when her throat was fucking cut and crushed.
He said he asked her where are the kids.
And the ambulance and the police said she couldn't have possibly talked.
Yeah, the whole I don't know. I don't think so.
And then there's some more coerced shit where they're like, they went through the house already, and then like the next day when they went back to the house, he had like planted a cell phone with like a message like right there so they would see it, which is like, but then it was like on the Apple Watch, but it was literally not there the day before, so he like. And also like the stuff was like weird, like all around the planted of the house, all the way the shit was like it was like coerced because like okay, it was like a mom, something about a mom being frustrated with her
because kids.
This is because of the kids, and then fucking turn that mug so like it was like in the part of the evidence it was like turned to like so that I did this because of the kids, and then it's like fucking like he turned that mug, like so like, it was just like weird shit about it. It was like if somebody was like doing all that shit frantically, they're not gonna have a staged fucking crime scene, is what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like if you're doing something like malicious, like killing all your kids, you're not gonna worry about the fucking goddamn way the house looks.
And then he changed.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's just a little weird that like shit would be placed in a suspicious manner where it's like this looks coerced. Like even the crime scene looks coerced. Like I said, I wanted to condemn her instantly, but the husband looks suspicious. The husband looks suspicious.
Husband's coming out looking shady as fuck now.
Yeah. Yeah, and he's supposedly like an IT guy. He's an IT guy. He's an IT guy. So what it means is he can hack shit. He can log into her Facebook. He logged in with her fucking on his email and posted messages and
Partners
shit.
having each other's account logins is common.
It's not good. It's not good in the first place.
I mean, it's common for people to use each other's laptops, for people to be on each other's computers. Like it could just as easily be.
But I'm saying both
people would be tracked on there, using their socials. But yeah.
And so they're saying the whole thing is like fucking all suspicious and weird.
Yep.
So even if it's like it's on his laptop, a laptop that.
But then all of this, and he's still with a woman that looks like his ex-wife that supposedly killed his kids. Like, why would you pick that woman? It's like, why? Like I'm saying, even their side profile, like the way their head protrudes, their like neck angle, their odd expression from the side. Like they might look like a normal person from the front, like they have a weird side profile. Like I'm saying, like he picked out all the details. Like it's really weird. It's really strange that you would replace somebody that supposedly killed your kids with somebody that looks like the person that killed your kids.
You got a type.
Yeah, some people have a type to a weird degree though. Like when it comes to like
women, like
no, but I'm saying it's normal to like blondes or like brunettes or like this kind of woman or that kind of woman. But what's weird is if you're trying to make people look the same. You know what I mean? That's a little like a bit of a fixation of a certain look. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's strange. Some people have that though.
Look a certain way, or is she making herself look this? I mean, I'm a little confused on that one, but.
No, I'm saying he found another woman that looks like his ex-wife.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. Like, yeah, obviously he has a type, but like to a weird degree where like they have so much facial feature expression.
Comparison.
I'm talking about like eye shape, like
Where can I
mouth, nose. Like maybe they have two different hair colors, but you know, like,
Yeah.
and maybe they have a different hairstyle. But I'm talking about like the facial features are
Let me see.
like very identical. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of weird.
Boy.
I'm talking about facial expression, not actual like as far as like they look like they could be like sisters or something. You know what I mean? Like, you know, twin sisters or something. Like just like a slight difference of the person, but like way too close, like with a different hair color. You know what I mean? It's just weird.
Bonex.
Well, they've had some good like side by sides, and then they've had some shitty ones where like, you know,
Lindsay conspiracy trial, new wife involved. I guess this is a side by side, half of one face and half the other.
did you see that?
Damn, it is pretty close.
Yeah, bro. Like, damn, it's pretty damning, right?
I
It's just pretty wild, right?
mean, I'm not sure on like head widthness of the two, maybe, but
I mean, obviously the pictures were matched up, sized correctly, but what I'm saying is
well, this
like,
one's showing a couple extra teeth from one side, but yes, they do look a lot alike.
yeah, like why would you want to date someone that looks exactly like the person that killed your children?
A lot
Like, it's kind of weird.
on the same way, so that's common. Makeup and anything, whatever like choices that she chooses to wear would be all on usually the woman. It's up to her to choose how she wants to look, but yeah, it is weird. So what are they saying? Like she
And part of the trial says that like, don't you remember saying that you saw yourself kill the children? Which you get what I'm saying? You can't physically see your own body, so that's a weird question. Did you see yourself do it?
what is the boyfriend gang?
Do you get what I'm saying?
Right,
It's,
doing all
and the
this
person
stuff.
said yes, so it's like, well, how did you see yourself do it?
But what is the boyfriend gain? Handling his own
Well,
kid.
he gets his new wife. The kids are out of the picture, and he's already had a new child with this new wife.
Why would he want his old children dead?
Some people want to start over, like you got to understand. Some people want to start over fully, like and get rid of like
But she's the only one
their
who
past life. Well, I mean, she could have hit him with child support. She
Almost
could have
people-
fucking forced herself to be involved with the wife. Like, there's a lot involved with it.
He's
Like-
that
Like, you got to understand. Like, I've seen this shit firsthand. Like, okay, my sister, her first husband completely abandoned his daughter, said, "I want nothing to do with them," and started a new life. You know what I mean?
Did
So
he-
some people would just erase the problem. Some people would just erase the problem.
Mm-hmm.
You
That's
know
what a
what I
lot
mean?
of men do, or women. Like when they check out, like they move on and they start another life. They'll have more
Right,
kids.
but you like some people like have like control issues. So maybe you have to get rid of the old problem, which is the fact that somebody else that you hate and
It's having
despise.
sex with someone else and not you, or
in front of your kids or whatever, and fucking
yeah.
you know.
But she was a known schizophrenic.
Well, yeah, but they're saying that he
Diagnosed
may have
schizophrenia.
manipulated her psychosis to make her feel like she did it,
But schizophrenia.
so she'd
is
confess to
a
something
real
she didn't
thing.
do.
It's real dangerous.
That's what I'm saying. He's saying he tried to use her. That's what the claim is, that he used her psychosis to frame her.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Let's just
I-
see what happens in the trial.
Well, dude, if somebody's crazy, like maybe you did convince them that they did something. You know what I mean?
Maybe the
like-
voice in their head did, but yeah.
Like,
I don't
that's what
know.
I'm saying.
Weird.
Like
That's
I'm
why
saying
people fuck with
the whole
schizophrenia.
thing is like a whole manipulation, fucking weird scenario. Like it's
It's
just
never
strange.
good to add some schizophrenia in your life. That's for sure.
Yeah, but it's easy to say that the schizophrenic is guilty. You know what I mean? That's what
Eh,
I'm saying. He may have framed her. That's what
have
the.
to go off of what other
No, but if you knew
schizophrenic-
your wife was crazy, couldn't you get rid of that person by just pushing them off as crazy? You know what I'm saying?
But if you have a disease that's known to haunt every serial killer and murderer, like
Well,
does,
that's
like,
why she'd be the perfect person to
fucked
frame,
up
right?
things, like I don't know. It doesn't help your case. It doesn't.
No,
help
it
your
doesn't. Of course, it doesn't help the case, and that's why, like, when I first read the case, like, I instantly hated the bitch, and I was like, she should die. You know,
I
and then I like heard
I
more.
could say she should
Okay.
die, but like, just I don't know. Just as someone stepping back and just looking into it, a small amount.
We lost it.
Yeah.
TikTok stuff disappeared.
Yeah, they put shit down, they take it up. Like,
No, I'm saying like when you can't just do it. Like when you doom stroll on fucking TikTok, When you try to go back to something you previously saw, it may change.
Oh, if you go too high up, yeah.
You can't go back to things. It's not like Instagram
Refresh
where like
the whole
everything.
thing and give
Yeah,
you a whole-
refreshes to a new thing is what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
Instagram does that too sometimes.
Sometimes, but it's less aggressive than TikTok. Like you can sometimes go back and look at something
You
like
said it's
this.
less aggressive than TikTok?
Reframing to new imagery. Like they do it like if you scroll up and then you scroll back down, the new image may have changed. You know what I'm saying? Whereas like on Instagram, like you may be able to like look at something and then go back 10 pages and still see it. You know what I mean? Like I'm saying on TikTok, everything's replaced so quickly. Like the frame rate is too quick, you know.
Oh
Like
yeah,
the-
at this place, yeah.
So they keep people addicted.
Well,
to
they get you to new videos really quickly. They force you to watch more content, new content.
Yeah, they can keep you on there for.
Like I was saying,
6
Instagram
hours.
can be a little more stagnant where you see the same content every day. And just like, oh
I mean,
man.
dude, I had to fire someone once because all he wanted to do was play on his fucking phone the whole time. Didn't want to work. He just wanted to fucking. Every time I'd see what he's doing, he'd disappear for 20, 30, 40 minutes. I'd find him fucking doom scrolling. Oh, I was on my TikTok. I was like, so you just haven't been doing nothing for 40 minutes.
Nothing.
Worthless motherfucker. That's the worst.
Well, dude, what I figured out is I can fuck off a little bit, and all my new jobs, I still work harder than everybody else. Whereas, like at Taco Bell, you couldn't fuck off as much because, like basically, like the boss would like leave their phone at the desk and work. You know what I mean? And like not fucking tolerate that shit. So it was like a little bit different. Whereas like most bosses have a phone addiction too, but this one didn't. So it was like, you know, I used to get yelled at if I touched my phone. You know what I mean? But at the new jobs, like nobody says shit. Nobody bats an eyelash if I pull out my phone. It's like super unprofessional. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. Nobody gives a fuck if I'm fucking off for a second. They don't even ask me what I'm checking. Nothing. I'm just like, God damn. And, you know, I could just be checking the time, but either way, like, they don't even ask. You know what I mean? There's no question. And I'm just like, damn, they don't give a fuck what I'm doing.
As long as you're not like stealing and
Which I'm not doing that shit.
cash register.
Yeah. Right. And my mistakes are just little shit. Like the one I made the other day was like $6. And I understand the store lost $6 over it, but it wasn't intentional. And the boss said, oh, don't worry about it. It's not a big deal. Because what it is the truck guy came in and he handed me 2 Red Bulls. And then he tells me I need, you know, 300 on the pump or whatever. Right. And then he comes back and he's like, I need my receipt. Right. And the receipt's got the Red Bulls on it. And he's like, oh, I can't take that. I need a fresh receipt. Well, my dumbass just prints him the receipt without the Red Bulls, right?
Not sure
Well,
knew what he was doing.
Yeah, so now when they claim the shit, the Red Bulls aren't on that. So he got the free Red Bulls. You know what I mean? So he did it on purpose, yeah. He's a fucking scumbag, yeah. Fucking. You get what I'm saying? So the company won't pay back the money because the Red Bulls aren't on their slip. You get what I'm saying? So like they're basically getting a credit to the like Captain Morgan company or the, you know, the Budweiser company or, you know, the wine company or whatever trucking company is delivering goods. Like it could be the, you know, Body Armor brand, the Gatorade guy, whatever it is, right? If they fuel up because they don't have money for gas, they fuel up at our gas station. We print them a slip, but it's supposed to just be gas. But I didn't know that, so he handed me the shit on. I should have done it separate. So he said every time it's separate. So I'm like, all right. Yeah, it's just he played me because I was new. Yeah, he knew what he was doing. They're like a sucker's born every day, motherfucker. They're like a sucker's born. Okay.
People calling and shit, getting shit, man. Fucking. I already spoke to your office yesterday, dog. Yeah, I'm a little busy and shit. I don't usually get on now because this is when I'm emailing, I'm doing shit. I'm using Claude. Yeah,
I just happen to be home, so so what I did today is instead of doing my job like I normally do, and I stop at the house in between every single job, I just worked straight through and then I came home, and then now my next one's at 1:00, and I know I can push it until like even 1:30 if I wanted to without a batted eyelash, even maybe 2. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna force it though. I'm gonna go at 1 because I have so much time. Because I was literally done with my other job at like 10 o'clock. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like I'm just doing. Yeah, I've been live for what, an hour and a half already, almost.
Yeah, you were on for like 40 minutes before I got here.
Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, I was just chilling, smoking it up. I'm ready for another dab, Sklab. You guys ready?
Another Sclabby?
Yeah,
But I am gonna this time when I go to the dispensary, I am gonna buy, or when I order or whatever I do, I'm gonna get some pens this time for the gas station job because nobody seems to give a fuck if I blast a pen in the middle of the night when nobody else is there. And you know what I'm saying? Like, dude, if nobody's there, who gives a fuck? I just wait until all the customers drive off. Yes, I could fucking run into somebody, unfortunately, but you know.
Yeah, just fucking hit the bathroom real quick and.
But
blow
anybody
that cloud
that's
in the
there at
bathroom.
2 a.m., 3 a.m. is not
think you're
fucking
gonna be
doing
on
anything
camera.
good either way.
I'm telling
Just
you.
don't blow the cloud in the camera. Blow it
No,
in.
I do it outside. I go outside.
Okay, then yeah,
You know what
you're
I'm saying?
good.
If I'm the only one working at the gas station after hours when nobody's in the parking lot and there's no customers in the store,
This thing was
I
fucking
think
nasty when I took it out.
I can go out front and just hit it once or twice and then go back in the store is what I'm saying. I don't want to like get caught puffing it up in front of customers. I'm just saying if nobody's there,
Inside, but you'll be fine.
and just
I get what you're saying.
no, don't hit it in the store because it's disrespectful.
Yeah, if
If
you're
it's
on
outside,
camera,
I'm not smoking a whole cigarette. I'm not doing anything like that. If it's like 1-2 puffs and I go back in, because they have me checking the trash and shit every hour, anyways, because they don't have the trash to fill up outside. So like I have to do little shit in and out of the store, anyways. The only thing I don't do is bring the trash to the dumpster at night because there's no lock on the front door. I'm not letting them take everything in the store. I'm not an idiot. And if I go to the bathroom, I go real. If I go to the bathroom, I wait until nobody's there, and I go real fast. I go real fast.
That's crazy.
So like if I hear that door open, I'm coming out of the bathroom like at you, like what are you doing,
Why don't
motherfucker?
they have a lock? They don't trust me with a key.
No, the lock's broken.
Store.
The lock's broken. It just spins. It just spins.
So the store never locks.
The store is not secure. No, it's a 24-hour gas station and never locks.
Shit.
Wow.
They just
So
said,
they-
man, we just have to stay open 24/7. We can't fix this lock. That'll cost us money.
Yeah, exactly.
What the fuck?
Bro,
That's
they're
a-
open 24 hours, so they figure they don't have to fix the lock because somebody's always there.
No, that's.
But if they leave you alone at night, like, dude, I've never gone to the bathroom so quickly, is what I'm saying, because I'm afraid to leave the store vulnerable.
bitch down. Like,
He said
I wait until I got to queue out the gas station, right? I look in the fucking thing, I make sure nobody's there. I run to the bathroom. I go to the bathroom real quick. I fucking run out and I wash my hands in the front. Because fucking, I'm not gonna leave my fucking shit like my post empty because, like, and you better hope it's the number one because if not, it's the fastest one you ever did. Just gotta
Fast.
push and go.
keep it pushing.
Launch that motherfucking missile and fucking run.
Listen to Cardi B songs. Now you hear about her on an interview, like they asked her what she's talking about having something halfway pushed up, and she was talking about having a poop that you pinch off and half of it's still in there. And the dude, you can see the interviewer's face, like, why did I fucking ask her? Like what the song meant. Like
Ugh,
it's literally talking about like
pinch one off.
inducing. Yeah.
Once a month.
I don't know.
Bro, but yeah, no,
Yeah.
yeah, dude, that like it's like speed deucing. It's like speed deucing when I'm doing it at the fucking gas station because I'm afraid to like get comfortable.
Yeah.
If somebody's there, I can do it, but if nobody's there, it's like. So I'm saying from like midnight to fucking 8 a.m., I'm on my own.
I can't wait to get that fucking
Dude,
slingshot.
8 hours I have to
midnight
fucking.
till 8 a.m. Tomorrow midnight till 8 a.m.
No, Thursday. Thursday through Friday, Thursday through Sunday, both night jobs have me booked. Isn't that fucked? So I'm working triples, Thursday and Friday, and then the weekends I'm working doubles.
That's fucking. Bro.
Triple doubles. I'm doing triple doubles, brother.
I gotta
That's
quit
good,
fucking
man.
going to
You
bed
get
at
paid,
3
man.
a.m.
But bro,
Get that
that's
shit,
what I
bro.
figured out, dude. But every other week I'm gonna make anywhere from $1,300 to $1,600.
No,
13
yeah.
to 16, and that's after taxes.
Yeah,
Bro.
gross. Like bring home.
3 jobs. I mean, shit. You damn near a slave.
That's what I'm saying. So I might as well have
Slave
fucking tools.
shifts.
I might as well have weed. You know what I mean? I won't be running out of weed. That's for sure. On my off days, I can just be like cha-ching, and on my on days, I can just be like order it up.
Struggling to smoke it. Oh,
That's what I'm saying. These
it'd be
I have
sweet.
I have two more boxes unopened. And I have this one that I just opened, and that's gotta get me to Thursday, but it's already Tuesday, so I think it'll work.
If you get the pen, you should get a pen so you can have something.
Dude, I got three jars to get me through 2 days. I'll be fine. But yeah, I want to get pens for work at night. Or, you know, for the gas station. I want to be, dude. If I'm not doing shit, I want to at least be baked. You know what I mean?
You should be at least baked. That's gonna help
Yeah.
you.
If I'm not doing shit, like if I'm saying I'm getting one customer per hour, like bro, I want to be sclacked. You know what I'm saying? One customer per hour is lame as fuck. You know what I'm saying?
I want to be blacked.
Like I said, some people get drunk at night and come in with an attitude. And like they come in and they're just like slamming shit on the counter and they're like picking shit up and just like drunk and holding it. Like,
Sloppy with everything.
and they're just like turning it around and like telling you to make you scan that shit, and they're just like moving it while you're trying to scan it, and you're just like, really, dude? And it's like, so you got to just like grab the bottom of it and like click, you know what I mean? Like, you know, while they're holding it all like shitty, you just got to hold it and think, you know, and then you can let them go back to fucking wobbling and shit. And we know they're driving, but it's like just like Taco Bell. We will let you drive away drunk. You know what I mean? It's not my job to stop you from killing someone. You know what I mean?
Yep.
No, them fiends get in that store on amphetamine and they're doing the Fetty walk.
Yeah, dude, it's gonna happen,
They
bro.
got cerebral palsy.
But dude, like I said, it was a little weird the other night when that big black guy came in and he said, "You ever seen anything weird happen here at night?" And I was like, "Am I?" You know, I'm thinking to myself, "Am I about
That's like
to?"
your warning sign, man, of something like danger down the road.
Yeah,
Premonition.
they see
Yeah,
potential
yeah,
danger
I know.
here. They see potential danger here.
24-hour store. I mean, it's. I don't know. Have you looked it up? How many times it's been robbed? Have you even looked? How many times?
It
is this
says
much-
no reported robberies. It says
Well, I mean,
no
they got
reported.
robbed. It would be pretty public, I would think.
What is the ratio on how many times a highway side gas station is normally robbed in any given year?
And do they always report it?
A lot.
Yeah, I would think they would. Like, because you probably get paid some kind of insurance if you get robbed.
Okay, it says there's about 7,000 gas station robberies a year.
Your state, or
in-
in the country.
how many gas station robberies happen in Massachusetts a year? Okay, what does it say? Okay, national context federal crime data indicates that gas stations serving stations across the rough 3% reported robberies. Reported, it says reported robberies. But literally, I just heard that somebody robbed the 99 in a different town by literally fucking the three guys came in as interviewee. They got interviewed, right? So they cased the place during the interview.
Oh,
That's
They
crazy.
cased the
That's
place
crazy.
during the interview, and then they kicked the back door at night with shotguns and took everybody in the store when it was bumping. You know what I'm saying? All the guests, all the fucking registers, fucking whatever else they wanted, I'm sure. They just fucking took off.
That's
I mean,
what-
they got caught, but like that's crazy. That shit can really happen. So I'm saying, even at a regular job. So like what I'm saying is like every job that I've gotten recently, there's like a whole like you have to take like a fucking active shooting training course.
Yeah.
So they tell you what to do during active training
You, get on,
incident.
you get on the ground and
You didn't used to have to do that shit for a job, but now it's a thing. You know, because it's happened so much. It's happened so many times.
You're on your own, Florida.
Yeah, pretty much you're on your own. You're expected to fight back or die.
In Florida, it's like protect yourself at all times.
That's why I'm thinking the
Protect
slingshot
your
wouldn't be a
car
bad
at
idea.
all times, because your car is an
That's why I'm thinking
extension
the
of your
slingshot
house.
wouldn't be a bad idea because, right? Dude, by the time somebody turns around for 2 seconds, I can crank that bitch back
Yeah, when
and launch
somebody's
one into their
thinking
fucking
you're
head.
not a threat, and then you pull that out, it's
And
gonna
fucking,
get 'em real quick.
you know, fucking start launching balls at them, fucking
the launch-
300 miles an hour, fucking steel balls at their head.
No sound.
No sound, and just
No.
shattering glass as the fucking misses go into the fucking goddamn window, fucking
Oh my god.
Yeah. Maybe. Yeah, whatever.
floating fucking shit off the counter, and
Better to
dude,
be
it
alive.
would look wild, bro. It would look wild if I fucking unleashed that thing on somebody. You know what I mean? Fucking just pulling back because it's an actable. It's a automatic reloader. So you just pull it back and snap.
Drop their weapon.
Pull back, snap. Pull back, snap. Pull back, snap.
So hard.
I'd be launching them, dude. And there's the one that has the 2 clips. So after you run through your 20, you load 20 more. No,
Yeah. That's
bro,
the
that'd
way.
be dope, bro. If I can just smoke them with like
That's the way to go.
the cops come, you're like, I neutralized this threat. Don't ask. You know, they just see the BBs rolling all around on the concrete. You know, fucking throw that thing in the dumpster out back. Fucking, you know what I mean? Fucking,
Not
or hide it
true.
behind the dumpster out back and run back in. You know, they ain't taking my slingshot if I got to take somebody out. You know what I mean?
You gotta fucking do it.
Hide that shit in the fucking ceiling tile. If I can come back, throw it in the walk-in behind some Pepsis, right? Fucking.
Do some shit. They're gonna find it, bro.
You said they would find it. They'd go through all that shit and find it. They're like, yeah, they got nothing but time to waste.
And tax dollars to spend.
They got nothing but time to waste. These motherfuckers would waste all their life to find that shit.
These motherfuckers are not gonna fucking do anything, bro.
So. That's the
Because the
Honestly-
crossbow apparently is illegal, but they said in a home
in
invasion.
your state.
Anything
No,
with a trigger
no. As far as like,
mechanism is
as far as a public carry, public carry of a crossbow is.
Well, I
is
told you
not-
that's it today. They're gonna release the application soon, but that ain't.
Bro, yeah, oh yeah. The new
Yeah,
thing
we
is the felons can get their gun rights back.
Get all those rights.
Felons are going to restoring their gun rights. They're
What
restoring.
about if you're going fishing or hunting? Can you carry a gun?
No, I said they're restoring gun
Yeah,
rights.
we're gonna restore it. So what's gonna happen is they're gonna allow
Felons
you
to
can
get guns
apply-
again.
You can apply, but what it is the website's there. So what's gonna happen
You
is
can't
there's
have any.
an
You can't have any
assumptive-
active crimes. You can't
there's an
have been in
assumptive-
trouble for a long time.
There's an assumptive disqualification period where it's permanent, 10-year or 5-year, and then the crime you committed depends where you fall on that tier: 5-year, 10-year.
Yeah, so you just gotta wait like 10 years since your last crime, and then you go fucking apply.
Permanent is violent, and then drug crimes are like 10-year, and then like these other ones are 5-year.
Yeah, bro, I can get my fucking stick back, bro.
They just don't have the application yet, but they're gonna have it up soon.
Rosin's like, you definitely should get a gun.
I'm
Rosin's like,
just
you should-
sleeping with a gun under my pillow.
Rosin's like, if they're gonna legalize that shit, he's like, you better get one. He's like, you better like open carry.
I watched the story the other day. They were talking shit about some dude. They were like, he sleeps with a gun under his pillow. Like that's some fucking serial killer thing. Like no, that's normal American shit. Have a
You
gun
should sleep.
right there at your bed, right by your head, ready to fucking get.
Yeah, you're
Like,
not gonna pull the trigger unless you're fucking
It's in a
intentional.
holster. It's not like I got a gun spinning around in my bed, not in a holster. Still gotta pull it up.
Yeah, dude, I used to have a whole bunch of guns underneath my mattress when I lived in Pittsburgh. They never went off. They don't just go off for no reason.
I mean, I've kept many guns loaded. with
I
a
mean,
one-
there are misfires, but think about this scenario.
I got many.
If a gun is flat underneath my mattress, if it goes off, it's just gonna like
What's
fucking
gonna set
shoot
it off,
whatever's in
though?
front of it. It's not gonna shoot up. It's not gonna shoot up through my mattress. It's gonna kill somebody else, not me.
Guns
You
go
know
through
what I mean?
a lot of testing. As long as you don't get a shitty brand gun, like you're gonna
I'm
get
saying
a
if the
gun.
gun's like this, it's only gonna shoot that way. It's not gonna just, you know.
People's guns that go off without like you wanting it to is because they tried to modify it. They tried
Yeah.
to fucking shave the trigger or something so they could.
Or you knew that shit was broken and you
Fire
kept
or
keeping it. Or you knew that shit was broken and you kept it anyway.
They're like, look, we fucked with it, and now it shoots 3 at a time, and then that turns into 4 at a time, and then it just turns into a clip dump every time you tap that trigger. Like, and those are the guns that like. I'm not saying that's all the ones that people accidentally get shot by, but those are the ones I
yeah,
would.
the modified like guns
Go
with
near
switches
that
and shit, where they put the switches and shit on it.
Dude, where I used to live, everybody that was black, if they got hold of a gun, they took it to their uncle or somebody, and they tried to modify it to be automatic. Every fucking one of them.
Yeah, because they want to kill everybody. They don't want to just kill one
They're not worried
person.
about just aiming, like and taking 2 shots.
No, because they just go like this.
Yeah.
They spray the whole crowd. Ba, 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 ba.
I got one of my guns back from a buddy I sold it to that was black. He tried to modify it and like he broke. The guy had to send it back to Doris and get it rebuilt because it was my first gun I ever bought. So and I wanted that nostalgia, but he got it scratched all up. Like he treated it like a throwaway. It was literally like a Scarface gun, like pearl handle, gold accents all over it. You know, it's a nice gun. It's 38 Super. But I sent it
Dude,
back.
the craziest shit I ever saw.
I thought I was crazy.
The craziest shit I ever saw in a fight was when we were in a fight downtown with this kid, and basically we cornered him, and we were beating his ass, right? And he pulled out a knife and he stuck my friend and pulled the knife up.
Yeah.
Like, that shit was fucked. And I saw that shit happen, bro.
People make me uneasy. I definitely.
No, I'm saying I watched him get opened up, bro. He survived, but I watched him get opened up just to die later of a 30. He got stabbed 30 times later.
Yeah, was he just a shitty person? Why is he getting stabbed by everybody?
He wasn't the nicest person to people he didn't like.
Yeah, people that get
But
stabbed.
sometimes being overly aggressive, you do it to the wrong person, they take you out. You know, that's what happens sometimes when you're. Yeah, he. But dude,
All
yeah,
I think of is Charlie Spain. He got stabbed to death one night.
dude, he got fucking
Nice
opened up. Man,
roommate.
it was crazy, dude. They were like beating this kid with like traffic cones, chasing him down the street, beating him up. And I was in the crowd, and thank God it didn't happen to me. But goddamn, fucking, it was insane. So I've seen some wicked shit, bro. Seen someone get shot. I saw somebody get cut across this way. I've seen them get cut this way. I watched them get shot. Like I've seen some crazy shit. You know what I mean? Like fucking wild shit.
Life's a bitch. Sometimes.
I've been held out at knife point, gunpoint, all that shit. You know.
I've been fortunate enough to not be in too many shitty situations. I've seen
I'm
shitty
saying-
shit happen to others,
But living downtown,
myself,
that shit happens.
fortunate enough
I'm saying when I was stuck out there, I saw some
like
wicked
that.
shit.
I never been stabbed or shot
I'm
at.
just saying, a lot of homeless people get
Like
victimized out there.
Homeless people,
Victimized.
yeah, they get victimized all the time, bro.
I've been
And you
around.
see it. Because like the thing is, like the drug dealers and stuff, they don't look at those people as humans. They look at them as product, product money. Somebody.
Cops look at them as fucking less than.
And the cops don't give a shit either. The cops let them get abused.
Yeah,
That's why they let them get abused.
they're literally like the worst of both worlds.
Yeah, they don't even investigate those crimes. You know what I mean? They don't give a fuck if a homeless person beats up another homeless person. As long as you don't touch a civilian. If you touch a civilian, you're going to jail. You know what I mean? A working person, if you hit a working person, you're going to jail for sure. You know what I mean?
Why low?
Because when you're not contributing to the economy, you don't matter.
Yeah,
That's
Yeah,
literally what it is.
there's that push for sure.
Well, they want to make that shit illegal. A lot of places want to make it illegal to be homeless.
Yeah, people definitely are quick to choose drugs over family. Let's be honest. Like, when
Well, I
people-
just got kicked out at 17, and I chose to sell drugs to survive instead of fucking.
Yeah.
You know.
I left on my own around 17, but
But
like,
it's not that I was really. It's not that I was really any better than the people that were.
Flipperoos.
It's not that I was really any better than the people that were begging. It's because I was doing something that I wasn't proud of to make money too. You know what I mean?
Of course.
Yeah,
You think I was like I might have thought it was cool at the time, but I'm definitely not proud of it now. You know
No
what I
one
mean?
else did when we. It's like we might have thought it was cool and almost did,
Nobody.
but
yeah,
it was
just
good
life.
money.
It was good money, and it was just it's a part of life where we grew up. It's like you kind of have to go through that shit, and it's it, bro. Everybody makes that. Not everybody, but
Yeah,
it's what it is. Doesn't mean you're less of a
you
person.
work the angle you got. You know, everybody's kind of dealt.
I saw something today, which is like
Probably
not the
some
greatest thing. He's a friend of mine, and he's like having a like mental spin out over his brother dying, and he was saying like, I know the people that didn't like come here like aren't my friends and shit. And it's like, bro, like I already know that that's like you're just like attacking anybody that wasn't right there for you, and that's like, dude, that's not a good way to be. Like, I told him I couldn't come because it was like, dude, I was working, bro. I was scheduled. What can I do? It seemed like he was fine with it, but apparently he's not fine with anybody that didn't show up.
You don't give a fuck about my brother.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude. But it's just like a month later, like still spiraling
He's
out of control
still-
over it.
You're so broken over it. The only thing you can really do with that is like distance yourself and just reach out like a year later randomly. Because unless you're actually gonna spend time with him, that's the only thing he's looking for right now. Is like
Yeah, people to
to
be there.
replace his brother.
He's looking to replace his brother with friends. Yeah.
So I don't know.
Yeah, it's not
how it
a
works.
great
Hard one.
fucking thing. I was like, was like, dude, I'm working 3 jobs. I can't go all the way to my old town and fucking just hang out. You know what I mean? And
Dude,
plus, he doesn't want me doing that shit either. Like,
I
think
had
she's
a
gonna be
buddy
cool with me
die
hanging out with my.
overdose
You
on
think she's gonna be cool with me
North
hanging out in my old neighborhood? Fuck no, dude. You
I
know,
didn't go
it's
to my
like,
old friend's funeral. I overdosed. I was just like, I knew.
I mean, you know, he's probably just thinking
drugs
because you know some of the people I was with in the past wouldn't have cared. They weren't as responsible with shit like that. They didn't care where I went. You know what I mean? But you know, now I have like the whole family and shit. You know, it's like you know, we don't do
That's
that.
one of
I don't
those-
just go hang out. I don't just go hang out anywhere. You know what I mean?
COVID ruined funerals. Like people
Nobody
did
goes
funerals
anymore.
up,
Nobody
and then
goes anymore.
COVID happened. Nobody shows up for the dead.
Nobody.
It's like, what have you done for me lately? Is what the world turned into instead of like being family oriented. Build.
That
your
was
community
intentional.
up.
That was intentional. That was their plan.
It's all been a separation tactic. Make us all turn on each other.
That's what it kind of feels like
But dude, it's like I haven't gone to a lot of funerals. Like, yes, like a lot of my friends have died. But dude, I'm not like a person that likes to go to funerals. I know that the person's dead.
Sucks 'cause
I
you're gonna
mourn in my
die.
own way. But me showing up personally to like prove something to their family really doesn't mean shit to me. You know what I mean? I'm
Yeah.
not trying to prove anything to somebody's family that, you know, I was the best friend. I was the one that actually was.
Yeah.
That's a weird way to be anyways.
Oh,
Like,
it's weird when all the girlfriends show up, all the chicks that dated the dude, and they're all like trying to play most fucking piteous given ex. Like
yeah,
they're
but
the
none of them
widow,
actually give a shit.
when they
and
all were contributing to the fuck
yeah, I saw that with my
life
friend
that he
Efren.
lived
That,
in the end.
that
Like,
definitely happened with my friend Efren because he was kind of like a ladies' man. I don't know what it was about him. Like he was like, yeah, he was like a Mexican kid, but he was like a big guy. Like I think it was like probably his height and probably his confidence that women liked. He wasn't necessarily a handsome guy, but maybe
and
his
Buddy
size.
Cruz, man,
So
the women
size and personality sometimes
God, it
gets
was
women
horrible.
too. You know
But
what I
all
mean?
the girls were like,
But
Yeah.
yeah, all his exes showed up to his fucking funeral because I did go to that one, and I went to my friend Tony's too, and that's when their heads got cut off with the fucking telephone falling out, and I should have been there
Like,
with them, but that day I didn't go. No,
Uh,
no, I hung out with these kids for an entire year every day. The one day I didn't go, they both died.
they all died. Huh? Damn. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
so it's like, dude, like that's like eerie, like a little bit eerie. Like I've had a couple close calls like
a
that.
little
Like,
bit eerie, very eerie. Dog.
and
That's
then, like I said, I had another time where my friend was driving, right?
That's good.
And it was like Final Destination, bro. We're driving, right? My friend slows down for whatever reason, just a little bit, right? The tree falls right there in front of us. Boom. So if we were going just a little bit faster, that tree would have landed on top of us, killed all of us. You know what I mean? Like I've had a couple close calls like that. Like when I went to fucking Six Flags and they didn't fucking strap me in, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I've had a bunch of close calls with death that just made me say, there's somebody obviously looking out for me, and he wants me to know that clearly I'm not invincible.
Let you know
But he'll protect me as long as I'm not fucking up too much. You know?
you don't turn your back on them. Too bad.
Too bad, yeah.
Those
There's
were
still
gonna
somebody.
fun.
Dude, a lot of people be like, fuck God, and then they die real quick after. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just saying.
He had atheist tattooed across his forehead. He like went crazy when his girl cheated on him, and he went all the way to Cali, fucking did the skateboarding thing where he just got real bad on drugs. When he came back with atheist across his forehead, I was like, dude, like what the fuck? And then, but he was always that way. He wore like weird
Sure,
shirts.
or
like,
I had my friend John. My friend John, the first friend that she met when she came here, and he killed himself over a girl. Like
on the dark side, I guess.
That's fucked up, dog.
And then like my friend that just recently killed himself a year after he got married. Like, dude, what the fuck, man? Like, and he was like the chillest, like tattoo artist, chillest person ever. Like, what made you so fucking upset that you wanted to end your life? Like, you used to be the person that like just had so much fun, or maybe it was always an act. You know what I mean? You never know with some people. Sometimes the most fun people are the most miserable. You know what I mean? Like, it seems like the people that I knew in my life that had the most fun lives are the ones that actually killed themselves. You know what I mean? And it's like, dude, like, maybe they weren't really having fun. Maybe they were just involved in everything.
I don't know,
But
superheroes wear capes. But
Yeah.
yeah. If you had good times with them, though, if you like,
Yeah, right. I had my friend that wandered into traffic. Like, what the fuck? Like,
That's crazy.
you had a lot of death around you.
a lot. And it hasn't hit me directly, which just makes me feel like I've been protected. You know what I mean? I have gotten hurt. Like I don't think I'm invincible. Like I've been shown that I'm not invincible. Like I can get hurt, which makes me a little more cautious, than the typical person, I do
Wow.
take small chances, but I don't I'm not crazy. You know what I mean?
You're gonna be super heated.
I'm just saying, like, a lot of people have died around me, A lot of people have died around me. I've lost a lot of people. So I don't act the same way. Like, so to me, like, death is different. Like, I don't like, it will affect me like a year later. I'll just have a day, like, where like I'll just like, start, like I'll just be working or whatever, or I'm down here and it's just like, I'll just have like a single tear fall out of my eye. And it's just like because a memory comes across my brain of that person that it did affect me, but it takes longer than the initial. Like I just think I've been
It's like,
so
sorry for being a little cold hearted and having a fucked up life, 10 years homeless and shit. I don't really cry like that.
I don't cry like that. I will be affected like eventually. Like eventually it hits me, but it's like it doesn't hit me the day of. You know what I mean?
Correct.
A lot of the times.
It's funny, even like before you go to a funeral, you probably won't cry up until like you see a motherfucker around you bawling, and then.
Oh, and a lot of people died when I was homeless. There were a lot of addicts, and
I've had
also
that
a lot of people were murdered too.
Up until the funeral, and then fucking everybody I knew.
Yeah, but people get murdered too.
That was
That's
wild.
the thing. Like we knew this one girl that got hit.
We
We knew this one girl that got hit in the head with a brick in an alley, just bricked to death in an alley. You know what I mean?
No, that's fucked up.
She owed somebody money, so they just paid somebody else to hit her with a brick in the head and end her. You know what I mean?
That's fucking.
And I heard about it, and it's like you don't go around snitching on people, but god damn, that's cold as fuck, right? Like, like I knew, like I knew who was involved, and I was like, damn, that's fucking cold as fuck. You know what I mean? I was like, god damn. But I saw this one girl get hit in the head with a fucking block on a chain, fucking cracked by another girl. Like, girls can be evil to each other too, like evil.
Yeah. Nowadays, you can get set up just as easily by a woman as a man. Like, honestly, a man's gonna drop his guard more for a woman than he will other dudes. So if a chick's like attractive enough, like a man can be easily manipulated into like.
But the one thing I'll say about white guys that doesn't go across all races, if you're with your white friends and somebody picks a fight with you, everybody's jumping that person. If you're with other friends, you're on your own, brother. I'm just saying, you're on your own. They're all gonna scatter. It's just saying. Like when I were with my white friends and we had a bar fight or something, everybody jumps that person. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's like we had a little camaraderie when it came to violence. You know what I mean? I'm just saying.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. I'm just saying when I was with my white friends and like somebody started shit with us, it was on. It wasn't just like you had to fight the person, you know what I mean? And everybody just watched and laughed, you know what I mean? It was like fucking. I'm just saying, you probably experienced the same thing, back in the day. Fucking somebody started some shit and everybody unloaded on him,
This one time at the bar, a dude being racist to a black dude, and my buddy Tom went to fight him, and the dude looked like he was a construction worker. Tom was wrestling with him for a minute, but the dude just started to get a hold of Tom's wrist. Had a hand around each one of Tom's wrists and was on top of him. And the whole fucking bar swarmed him.
Swarmed him like a beehive.
Just fucking destroyed that old dude.
Yeah. Yeah, we're definitely known for jumping people.
And when the cops showed up, they arrested the old dude because he came out of the bar yelling the N-word. The cop was black. He was throwing shot glasses. Fucking like worst time you could drop the N-bomb. Didn't work out for him. But
I remember I got kicked out of a bar one time because of some of my friends because of some shit that they did. But I was involved because I was with them. You know what I mean? But it was like they only kicked me out for like a couple of weeks. It's like, eventually like I ran into the bartender on the street and it was like, dude, it wasn't, wasn't anything personal, like fucking.
The dude was like poking the black dude in the ass with a stick when he was playing pool, and he was like, he's making comments real loud outside, like, we don't like your kind around here, and and the black dude was going around to everybody just going, who wants to do a shot, buying motherfucking shots, having fun. So it was like the dude was trying to turn into a little redneck moment, and then like,
dude, I've definitely been there. Because I used to hang out.
So like,
well, it wasn't an ass whooping thing, but I used to go to this biker bar, right? And I used to drink at this biker bar, and I used to drink margaritas and take shots and shit. And I used to go to this bar like before I went, like, you know, it was like near my boss's house, and I used to go there, and it was like near my buddy's house, and I used to go there on my own. And I also went there like before my driving school and everything. I should have the driving school loaded because I was 21 at the time or 22 at the time. I wasn't driving, so I could be drunk. What the fuck are you gonna do? I was still passing, and everything. Like it was like I was still passing my tests. So, anyways, fucking, I used to go to this bar, but I didn't know it was a racist bar until I brought my black friend, and everybody got real quiet.
No, man.
And you know when you go to a bar and it's like popping, you know, like all the time, everybody's laughing, having a good time.
It's crickets.
And then we just walked in and it was like crickets, and I was just like, fuck that shit. So we sat there and fucking had a picture, but I was like, I could literally I could tell that we weren't welcome anymore. You know what I mean?
They even paused the music for you.
Yeah, pretty much. It was just got like quiet in there. It was just like, yeah. It was just like everybody was so nice normally, and then I was just like, oh.
Like you're one of those. Yeah, rednecks are kind of like a whole different type of white. It's like I was raised in the South, so I've known rednecks, but I never.
These are bikers. It's like a biker bar.
Okay. Yeah. So I mean, if it was a biker bar, then
yeah,
a whole different thing too.
Yeah, it was a biker bar. I didn't realize what I was, you know.
Yeah, it's a biker bar. You're lucky. You guys got out of there. Out of
yeah, fucking everything just got quiet, bro. I was like, what the fuck?
That's never.
But dude, I'm saying it was a place called it was called Yours and Mine. It was called Yours and Mine, but the nickname on the street was Whores and Lines, and even the fucking bartenders were doing lines in the bathroom.
Nice.
Like, you know what I mean?
Damn,
it was just a place known for doing rails, dude.
I would have went there too.
Yeah, it was a party zone. You know
I guess you gotta take a chance sometimes in life.
You know what I mean?
Whores and rails.
Whores and Lines. Whores and Lines.
Whores and lines.
Yeah, yeah, that's what they called it on the street, Whores and Lines.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so that's where I used to hang out. You know what I mean? Or we used to go to Carlin's too. Carlin's was good. That was when I lived near there for a while too. They used to do like the karaoke night, and they had like pool tables and shit, and fucking dartboards. That's a good time. Yeah. But yeah, it was weird. So the guys' bathroom was on the floor, but the women's bathroom was like upstairs, so it was like completely separate. Like, you know what I mean? They weren't like, you know, like most places where you go in and it's like they're right next to each other. Like they separated that shit for a reason, you know. They didn't want no problems, you know. So fucking, you know, you couldn't even get upstairs. You know what I mean? Like that shit was blocked off, you know. So it was like, it was a different area, but like people were pretty cool. But like it was like a bunch of regulars, you know, the people that are there every week, drunk as fuck, you know. But you know, people buy you shots at those bars too because they're there every week, you know.
You ever hear of a book called Hell's Angels? It's written by Hunter S. Thompson.
Hunter S. Thompson.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah. It's a story about him riding with the Hell's Angels, hanging out at their bars, and at some point befriends them in a way, and then they find out he's writing a book, and then he gets his ass beat and gets kicked out of the thing and like almost, you know, killed.
Well, yeah, but no, they don't, dude. Like I said, that's the most dangerous thing to be labeled on the street is a snitch. The most dangerous thing to be labeled on the street is a snitch. Everybody wants to jump you and beat your ass.
1,000%.
100%. And it, you know, whether you're guilty or innocent, it does not matter.
And everybody's gonna size you up when you're on the streets. When you're in the world where you're constantly walking into houses and situations, like it's like a game of like.
Right. Even when I was bigger, like I said, I still wasn't the biggest guy on the street just because I was ripped.
And like, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There were still guys out there that were, you know,
so you better move
6'5" and ripped, and it's like, well, fuck, you know, I got no fucking, you know, I might be, I was like 5'8" and ripped, but yeah, but they're 6'5" or 7 feet tall and ripped. What fucking chance do I have? You know what I mean? They're gonna do what they want with me. You know what I mean? Like, you know, I've had those situations where it's not necessarily they beat my ass, but they just showed me they could with like a simple like punch or a fucking, you know, powerful slap. You know, it's like, where it's like they, you know, they just, you know, dominate you quickly. Where it's like a lot of them are not super violent because they know they'd kill you. You know what I mean? They just know they'd kill you if they really fucking tried. You know.
Dude, back in my
A lot of
prime,
those people hold back, is what I'm saying. When they're really big, they hold back.
my buddy
Not
Mike
everyone, but some of them.
lived in a kind of shitty trailer park, and so he sold weed to everybody in the trailer park. I'd get him like QPs, and he'd sell to all the people in the trailer park. One time, a whole crowd of them, everybody he sold to, like, came up to my car, and they were like, "Dude, sell me a Nick, sell me a Nick." And I'm like, "Dude, I don't sell Nicks." And he's like, I was like, "Just go to Mikey." And they're like, "Why won't you sell us a Nick? If you're a real weed man, you'll want to make any dollar you can." I was like, a real weed man isn't going to sell a $5 sack. Like, I was like, why don't you get your money up, get a fucking quarter pound, and then fucking. Either way, I rode off, and I was like, I'm not going to be the guy that sells the Nicks.
Well, I even got hit by
Like 100 times a day.
I got hit by this dude, Big J, that was used to like just sleeping everybody. You know what I mean? Like everybody else that he hit, I just see him knock them the fuck out.
There's a guy called Mongo. What, dude?
No, he hit me. I didn't get knocked out, but fucking dude, I went like
I never
10
hit
feet through the air. I went like 10 feet through the air. Like he just launched me. You know what I mean? He was just a big guy. And he also taught me like this shit, like, cause I worked with him for a little while after the shit. And he was like, he was like, even the way you walk and the way you carry yourself, like matters a lot. Like, for like how people treat you. Like, if you don't walk with power in your walk and you don't walk like you're a powerful person, regardless of size, people look at you like a bitch. You know what I mean? If you have like a little, like, if you're like, stumbly and like shitty and walky, or like you just have like a, presence where you look like you're vulnerable. You know what I mean? I'm saying people pick up on that shit pretty quickly on the street. You know what I'm saying? Like he was just like, he would teach me that shit. Like, you got to walk basically like a soldier, like down the street. Like you'll kill.
Know that you'll hurt him.
Yeah.
With you.
Yeah. Just shit like that. Yeah. You're not going to be an easy victim,
I can imagine.
But yeah, there's a lot of motherfuckers that were bigger than me that tried to knock me out, but no one ever knocked me out but myself. I did some dumb shit and knocked myself out a few times.
Out a few times too.
Yeah, a few times. Three times I've knocked myself out. But no one else ever has. So fucking, I'm still the champ.
You said you knocked yourself out?
3 times, but no one else has ever knocked me out. I'm saying I've been hit by some big motherfuckers and nobody knocked me out. But the 3 times, like I got knocked out by the concrete. I got knocked out by lifting weights over my head. I got knocked out by taking too big of a dab. No. So what? Then the weights, I lifted weights over my head before eating in the morning. Bad idea. And I just passed out and dropped the weight on my neck. You know what I mean? So 3 times I've done it to myself. The skateboard knocked me out too. I can clacking my head off the concrete at 30 miles an hour.
Yeah.
Shit, hold on.
I've knocked myself out.
Hold on.
Oh, he's getting a call for the. I need you to come in. Somebody didn't come into work today. I need you to come in now.
He's gonna be like, I need you to walk it down.
I need you to come through. Don't think about not coming. I need you now. I need you to. Hopefully it's not the dude saying, "Hey man, you're supposed to be here. You're supposed to be here an hour ago. What are you doing?" He's gonna be like, "Oh."
What time? 12. I think he's just got dog walking today, but it wouldn't surprise me. He's making that money these days.
He only had 5 hours of sleep this whole weekend.
Yeah, he's wild. I don't know why. He's like, I can take more hours, and then he goes to sleep immediately. Like,
yeah.
It's like, come on, dude. You gotta sleep at some point. Crazy.
So you want to do it? You can do the 2 jobs. You just gotta space them out, have it scheduled in a way that you're getting all your sleep.
Yeah, you gotta sleep. Shit, I went to sleep at like 3 a.m. and I fucking feel like shit. Like I wish I could have slept another 3 hours. But he's getting like that much sleep in a week. I don't know how he does it.
I mean, he has the energy. It's probably like it has to do with the thyroid thing. You probably got the energy, but you got to just sleep because if you don't sleep, if you don't
You can never let your body rest. It's gonna always feed off you. Guess it's always feeding. Feeding the beast.
Would it be the same thing? I guess it would be the same thing. If Uzi knows this, this guy's email's got to be fucking.
Let me see what shit was called. Ordered some more shit from Move. They got something I ain't never seen there before, so I grabbed 4 grams of it. Did I wipe them out after I ordered it?
All right.
Mm.
No, he just asked me about the dog, and they left out some vegetables for people to take, but he just wanted to see what they had there. And I told him the skinny. He's like, "No, I don't need that." You know,
My phone.
I just told him it's cucumbers and tomatoes. He's like, "No, I got plenty of that." He thought they had zucchini. He would have taken that. You know what I mean?
Confirmation 145. Yeah, the discounts are a little bit fucked the way they work. It's called Nutcracker.
Yeah, because they gave us some
Never heard of it
cucumbers
before.
too. They gave us some cucumbers and some tomatoes too. But I think Jasmine ate the tomatoes. I don't think anybody touched the cucumbers. They probably got to get tossed. You know, cucumbers are like one of those things where, like, unless you're in the mood for it, you're probably not gonna eat it. You know,
Yeah, I don't know.
tomatoes. My daughter loves tomatoes. She eats every single tomato we get. She chows them down. What she really liked, I grew those yellow boy tomatoes that one year, the yellow ones, because it's their favorite color and their tomatoes. She was fucking ripping them right off the vine before they were ripe. You know, she was just like, "I want it, boom." You know, they'd only be this big when they're supposed to get this big, and she'd be like, "Tunk," you know, mine. And I'm like, "It's still green." She's like, "I don't care." You know, fucking running with the thing. Fucking, they're all hard at that time too. You know what I mean? When they're not.
It's killed.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, she just
Yeah,
loves.
well, they-
She loves vegetables. Like I said, my daughter loves vegetables. It's just fine. You know.
So she eats
Yeah.
it.
She eats the vegetables probably before the meat sometimes, you know.
That's
So like
good.
when she opens a Happy Meal, she goes for the apples first.
Nice.
She eats her apple slices and then she eats her nuggets and French fries. You know?
It's good that she eats the apples. My son likes the apples too, though. He's always liked the apples, thank God.
Yeah, like she likes fruit first. She'll eat the fruit first.
That's good. That's good.
You know, keep her teeth good to eat that hard, crunchy
Miami
stuff too.
Haze cookies and cream.
No, but I'm saying when you just eat soft
Yeah.
shit all day, your teeth are fucking get weak. You gotta eat crunchy shit. You gotta eat fucking, you know, you gotta be tough on your body. If you're not tough on your body, it gets weak. You know? So whatever you do, you gotta be, you know, obviously don't chew rocks, but you know what I mean? Like, fucking,
I keep my move place out of death, out of shatter.
but yeah, no, I was showing,
I
I was
just put
showing,
more up. I just
I was
snatched.
showing Rosin earlier the dog's feet. Look at this shit. Bro,
Oh shit!
Looks like mustard.
Yellow? What is that? They pee on
it's
it?
grass, bro. So,
Oh,
so
it's
everybody
grass.
in my
They pee on it.
neighborhood is like really efficient with their yards. They'll cut their grass on time. They'll
Fresh
do that
grass.
shit. So I'm walking the dog, and like it just rained yesterday, so all the grass is wet. So you know it's like they don't bat an eyelash at it. But I was like, sorry, your dog's green again, because it happened last time I fucking had their dog too.
Damn.
You know, but they're like, don't worry about the green, you know, and they were just like, oh, that's all right. Like, you know, they're like, oh, I'm sorry. No, I just talked to my boss and I was like, because I've told them a few times that their dog leash has slipped out. And I just told them, I understand some people are just not going to do what you ask them to do, regardless of how many times you ask them to do it, because it's their dog. And they've decided that that's how they want it on their dog. And they don't give a fuck what you have to say. And I just told him, I know that. I know. I said, it just gets a little, I just said, it's a little annoying that he always slips me. But what can I do? You know what I mean? The only thing I've been doing, like the
Full
last
body
week,
harness, man. Full
well,
body.
every time when I trust him, he slips out. So the times that I put the leash through the neck part and then do it like a slip knot, he doesn't get out. But if I just leash him on the hook, just boom, you know, the second he's got to like or wants to go back, he'll just literally like we'll be walking and all of a sudden he just stops and yanks his head out and he just fucking takes off on me. And it's like, dude, come on. Like, I've told you the 3 times that I've watched your dog now this time that it does it every time I do it. Walk your dog. They're like, oh, yeah, you're right. Oh, yeah, you're right. Probably should do that.
Yeah, you're
But they
right.
never do. I just have to assume that, you know, I'm falling on deaf ears and I should probably stop asking because it's not going to happen.
Keep it down.
You know what I mean? I should
Yeah,
just
you're right.
assume that.
You
Well,
know, fucking-
my only issue is what if your dog breaks loose to run home and it gets hit by a car? Now who's the asshole? Is it me or is it you? Now who's the asshole? Is it me or is it you? Like I've warned you 3 fucking times, 3 different visits, like multiple times in the visit that, you know, and you know, over the house sit. So I've house sit for the dogs at least 3 times, maybe 4 times now. And I've told you every single time when I've house sit multiple times in different visits that the dog leash is too loose. I'm just thinking that maybe I should stop asking because it's clearly falling on deaf ears. You know what I mean? And maybe I'm upsetting the people by even mentioning it.
Yeah,
Just
we're
have
gonna
to
think
bring your
shit,
own
bro.
stuff, man. Your own
If they're
dog.
not doing it, if they're not doing it, anything to change it, clearly they don't care.
It's like everything else in your company. If you want a good dog harness, you're gonna have to buy it. It's like they make you buy the electric bike yourself. Don't pay for anything else.
Or you think I should just get a small dog harness and fucking just
Get a
bring it
dog
myself?
harness that's adjustable, like you know, any size dog, and the ones that are like that, just throw it on that motherfucker for the walk, snap it off, put it
Or a
on
little
it
slip
over their
lead?
collar, and leave their other collar on, and just put it over it.
You know, or just get the little slip lead.
Yes.
You know, the
Or
little
yeah,
fucking.
whatever type you need to walk that
So it's
dog.
like a little leather slip lead, so it goes around their neck and it goes through a
Choker,
hoop.
the old
So
choker.
yeah, it's a leather choker though. It's not a chain. It's just a
But
little.
if you wanted to like get away from having to choke them, full body harness, they're not gonna get out of your grip. They're not
No.
gonna put full body harness.
Yeah, and especially a small dog, it's not going to pull you with the.
Some
with the
people
harness.
you choked in their dog. They feel like, what the fuck? What did you do? I'm vegan. That dog has lived its
What
whole
did you do to Beetle? He
That dog
didn't like
had
it.
nothing but yogurt enemas, beetles. I've been feeding it, you know, crazy shit they make and try to push on us.
Yeah, they're like, sorry, my dog goes to. Dude, there's one person that takes their dog to physical. No, there's one person that takes their dog to physical therapy.
Well, that's all right. But if it was like,
No, physical
Oh,
therapy for the dog when the dog walks just fine every day is a
the
little
dog's
extra.
not even fucked up.
The dog's fine. The dog pulls on the leash sometimes. You know what I mean?
That's weird. Well, you know, some dogs that get like bad.
But she gets like massages. What I'm saying, you know, like all these times they're giving the dog massages. The dog's like,
dog gets a massage,
yeah,
Wow.
dog gets massages too.
and you don't get a tip.
Yeah, and I don't get a tip. So they pay. Their dog gets everything, and their dog gets a treat at the end of every walk too.
Dog sounds like it's living a great life, to be honest.
And their dog like has like a little like it has like a little emotional problems when it comes to like getting out of the house. So their dog will do like
Little
laps
emotional
around.
problems.
No, it won't walk through the hallway that is directly to you. It goes around, and then when it gets
It's
to
hard
the
to get.
table, it walks around the table at least twice. Then it walks back. Sometimes walks to you and then walks back away from you. Goes back around the table and then comes back in and it's ready to go for its
Wait
walk.
till they come to you. Yeah.
Like the dog's got like a whole routine. Like it does the same moves like every day.
Yeah. My dog
Like,
does.
it's like neurotic. You know what I mean? The dog's a little neurotic where it has to do like its little like OCD fucking movements every day. Like I guess the dog's got OCD. That's what it is. The dog's got
A
OCD.
lot of dogs got it though. Because Fabrizio takes a shit, he runs in the house, he hits every fucking bed, then he comes into the fucking living room, and then he comes back to the bedrooms, and he does at least one lap.
So he wipes his ass on everything.
He doesn't wipe his ass, he's just running at full speed because he's got fucking rocket fuel coming out of his asshole or something.
Oh, you're saying he gets all excited after he
After
poops.
he shits, he's like,
Oh yeah,
he
this
does a
feels great.
fucking lap through the whole fucking house.
He's all proud of himself for
100
shitting.
square feet, he runs the whole fucking
Well, you know what I found about those dogs that bury their shit or bury their piss? That's not necessary. They don't do it to cover their scent, and wild ones don't do it. What it is, it's their cocky little movement. It's a cocky movement. It's like a dominance thing.
Up the fucking grass.
It's a dominance thing. They're fucking
Yeah,
pushing their shit smell as far as they can.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I found out about them. They're just little cocky bastards. The ones that are flattening their shit out at you, they're just little cocky bastards. Those ones are the ones with no fear of the world. Those ones just fucking, they're owning life. You know what I mean? They're like, I'm not afraid of nothing. I flick my shit at everybody.
Shit flickers.
Shit flickers. Yeah, that's what I found out about the dogs that do that. It's not just, it's like a fucking, like a brush off thing. Because not all the dogs do it. Not all of them do it.
Power gut.
Some of them are just cocky little bastards.
So did you get called into your other job, or are you still just?
No, I said I would leave pretty soon and go get him in a few minutes. So I guess I better go. But yeah, I don't need to be there until 1. But like, I feel like if I just told him it's over, he'd be
Is that
happy.
your only dog, or you got a couple?
I got a couple. But let me see what I got.
I'll be around, but
I don't know if they're in a row though. I may just have him, and then I might be right back. Hold on.
yeah, that's crazy. Make you go back and forth a few times a day.
No, I did. Oh, not. Oh no. So I have Oh yeah, I have Chloe and Clementine after that, and then I have Daisy by 2 o'clock. So yeah, I got a couple to do. So I'll go see him. Then I gotta go over to fucking Chloe and Clementine's, and then I'll go see Daisy, and then I'll be back. So yeah, I have 3 dogs, and I'll be back. So all right, dudes. I'll catch y'all later. Peace out.
Cool, man. Peace, bro. Later.
Later.